What is up, YouTube? My Cowboys family, bringing you guys our Falcons-Eagles live stream. And the Eagles do suck on this channel, guys, but we are ready to see an exciting game. So far, it already has started off with a big bang. Hopefully you guys are getting this notification. It looks like no notifications, guys, so give us just a second. Make sure to follow us on Twitter. We do always post on Twitter when we go live for these kinds of live streams now, just to make sure that everybody gets our game day notifications.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my Cowboys family. Hopefully you guys join us. Maybe watch a little bit back here. But no notification. Looks like he did not catch that ball, Taylor Gabriel. Anyways, it was 3rd and 8. It's 4th and 8. The Eagles had a big play on an interference call. Then they had a big fumble that the Falcons caused and recovered, and then that's leading to these 3 points right here. So no notification, which is too bad. Right? Oh, we're posting on Twitter too, guys. So, Eagles right now could be down 3-0. Falcons are kicking
now for the Eagles.
33-yard field goal. Yes, Eagles, Falcons. Here we go, guys. Atlanta's kicking for 3 from number 3.
And it looks like the wind has significantly slowed down.
Boom, in. And on that note, guys, we're doing this
Atlanta
right here.
is up 3-0 against Philadelphia with 9 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first quarter, guys. After that big fumble by Ajay, who was picked up by number 22 on Atlanta after, unfortunately, number 34 on Atlanta's defense got a big pass interference call when Nick Foles threw a horrible pass to start the game. So, you know, wow. You know, it's so far just a few minutes that have been played. Pretty crazy, but again, Atlanta did not manage to get that touchdown. Philadelphia's defense does hold them to a field goal. I mean, baby.
Yeah, I mean, right now we have to wait and see with people in here right now because we are not getting. YouTube is failing us once again. Aside from taking a lot of the, the super chat and any kind of like advertising that the ads produce very little, but the little bit they do produce, that's where. Oh wait, that's where there's an issue here. So
yeah, no notifications.
Yeah, guys, it sucks. YouTube sucks. Overall, I don't care if they've helped us, with things here. Hey, Rack City's in the house. What's up, man? How did you know that you just stop in? Because there's no notifications being sent out by YouTube once again.
Yes.
On another weekend, that they did this last weekend as well, if you remember.
Yeah.
Well, they just did it again.
Bowen, thanks for joining us here. Rack City, what's up? Thank you guys for joining us.
What's up, guys?
So it is 3-0. I hope you guys saw the crazy beginning of that game.
You could go through it. I mean, Nick Foles threw a duck. Horrible pass. Yeah. You saw what happened.
So, yeah, Rack City, no notifications for some reason. So, if you guys want to go ahead and spread the word, we did post it on Twitter. We're going to be pretty much posting on Twitter every time we go live. So, make sure to follow us on Twitter, I should say. And make sure to hit like and subscribe, all that stuff. You guys
As you can see here, guys, the Eagles Suck shirt is out for good luck. Still no Super Bowl since I've owned this shirt. So, for the
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, there you go. The shirt's lucky. You know what? We said we wouldn't buy any Cowboys merchandise, but we can buy all the Eagles Suck merchandise we want, right?
Yeah. Look at this.
There you go. And again, the Atlanta team.
They're practicing. They're practicing like celebrations or something, no?
Yeah. So I think they're showing previous ones, maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, okay, that's corny. Is that the electric slide? Mm-hmm. But are they fencing? Really? The bowling one was funny.
And then he tears the ACL by falling on his back like that. Seriously, though, you think about that. Do you really want that happening? What we got here?
Yeah, so he just logged on, and we did say an hour ago. So, yeah, so we did say that we were going to be streaming this game, so hopefully a few more people do. Thank you guys for checking back. And again, we are doing better as far as trying to keep a better, steadier schedule, but, crazy things like Friday Night Lights, football games for little G and things like that do throw us off occasionally, guys, but we do try to keep you updated every single time. And look forward to our Q&A live stream coming up this Friday.
Pretty much set, right? Yeah. Time to be announced still, but
around our usual time.
Eagles take a knee, and this is what the Eagles are going to be afraid of, guys. I think that the Eagles are in that zone now where they couldn't take advantage of that first play of the game penalty. Now they're kind of Now they have to kind of sludge.
Now they're back. Even though it's only 3 points, they
Nick
still have
Foles
to,
and the running game's going to have to start to produce, or they're going to be in trouble. In this game, I think it's far from over. Far from over. Because their defense is going to keep them in the game. But the Eagles on top, the Eagles being down at home, you could hear the nervousness in the stadium. You can hear the wind has been taken out of their sails, kind of
so
deal
let's
a
see
little
what's
bit.
happening.
You know, it's a long game. So he's in shotgun, Nick Foles. It's a run, nothing.
Wow.
Great stop by 30. What was that? 98.
And again, the thing is with the Atlanta defense, if they can, and Atlanta in general, if they can hold on to momentum, they're the type of team now, after that Super Bowl loss, I do think it's a little different. And we've seen them be more successful. Again, they've taken losses because they've had bad games, but, you know, you can't deny we're seeing, you know, a different Atlanta team than they were, you know, even a few weeks ago. Still kind of struggling a lot more. So, I don't know. Atlanta's hot. Like, they're in it right now. So, 2nd and 10 for the Eagles here. Right on the 25.
Come on now, Foles. There he goes. Get him!
Ooh.
Yes, I just wanted him to just overthrow him.
Yep.
Keep it in Foles' hands. I want to see Foles. I don't want to see the run. Give it to Foles. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be a cheerleader for Foles. Come on, Nick Foles.
Someone sarcastically said that Nick Foles is just as good as Dak.
Yeah, that's obviously yeah.
Yeah.
Again, that looked like a little Dakish. You know, he overthrows his guys sometimes, but I think that just Foles is not.
Is that Carson Wentz?
Yeah. Foles is not. You gotta understand something though. Foles is not Dak, because Dak is just in the beginning of his career, and he's already at the middle to end. They're reading the blitz. The Eagles, Falcons look like they're gonna blitz inside. They are, and some pressure. There's a hold there.
He can do it. No
bad pass, overthrown. He's nervous as hell.
And I have to say, 10.
It's gotta be. Really? A flag on? Is that on the Falcons or is that a hold on the? It looks like a flag on the Eagles. A hold to me. But come on, they're gonna call interference?
I don't know. Let's see. I just want to see a replay, but we do got to throw up the flag. Sorry. So they're calling it on 21. I want to see the play again.
Marcus Trufant.
Sorry, let's watch.
What? He shoved off. 10 shoved off on 21. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So 10 said that's why 10 was going like this. He's saying.
What's up, David West in the house?
David West, thank you.
How did you hear it? Did you get a notification or did you just kind of cross by? Because we are not getting anybody that had notifications. It's just too bad. Sucks. YouTube's hurting us. Here we go. Here we go. There's a run outside. There's a hold. There's a hold by 62. They didn't call it. He hooked his arm underneath his. When you hook your arm as a lineman, and that's an automatic, almost an automatic hold every time. And what's going on? Trying to send out information, guys.
Let me see. Wait, I'm trying to. Yeah, me too. All right, here we go. 3rd down. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 3. I'm sorry, guys. They're over midfield, the Eagles. Got to stop the run here. This is what I don't want to see. And that's where they can do it. Yep. That's where they can pound it away, especially on an undersized defense. Well, that's the thing. They can't count on Nick Foles completing the pass, so what do? You run the ball. I'm that's the way it should be. Joining us. What's up, man? Representing. Thank you for all of you guys for being here. Please make sure to spread the word. We usually don't ask that too much of you, but notifications, YouTube's broken. So, you know, if you do have a Twitter, make sure to try to retweet it or something. Let people know that we're live just because YouTube's broken. Didn't send notifications out, so... Let me see. Sleepy Dave, 585, Space Cowboy 17, Rave, David West. There we go. What happened? Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for joining us here. Let us know if you saw it on Twitter or if you just happened to get a notification because we did not. Oh, fumble, baby! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh, that would have been big. Twice. Is that Blunt? Blunt just fumbled the ball, and they got it back. But boy, that was close, man. Eagles suck, guys. Representing. As we should here on my Cowboys family. I don't even know what to say to that. I want to see it again. Yo, that's the. I don't know whose fault. He hit him in the stomach. No, you know what it is? It was mistimed. Yeah, Blunt was a little bit. It was Blunt's fault. He didn't close up soon enough. He had to close up faster. You got to time that better if you're Blunt. Fine with me. Fine with me. They're making Nick Foles. Nerd, thanks for joining us here as well. They're making Nick Foles' situation harder for him. Yeah, YouTube's been broken. So yeah, so Sleepy Dave just checked on our channel. So yeah, guys. Oh, from pressure, but he fell in coverage. Zach Ertz. Now the coverage guy fell there, unfortunately. So now we got a manageable 3rd and 7 figure. Oh, yeah. But again, do you risk running the ball here? You're going to pass.
If you're the Eagles, you're passing. You stay passing. I mean, they turn over the ball on the run. Nice move.
Wow.
By 50.
Ooh, he got
crushed.
Hard, yeah.
That's just, you can't help that, though. That's football. 42 slipped.
No, I know.
42
so Noah
slipped,
Hernandez, thanks for joining us. Yeah.
And guys, we said this multiple times on our previous stream, which was the Madden stream. Thank you so much yesterday for that huge, unbelievable reaction. I mean, that reaction stream is fun just to watch again. But, oh, get in there. Third down. Get him. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, baby. You go down.
Wow.
Sorry, guys. Our Eagle hatred is real. Don't believe it, guys. Tap McKinley. One of the guys we were looking at last year. He's down.
He's the one that got him earlier, too, wasn't he?
I think he not the one to spin move.
He's the one that stopped the run, like, right away.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Might have been the one that forced the fumble. Oh, man.
What, he got kicked?
Something happened there. On his arm or shoulder.
I think
he fell on his shoulder, on his right shoulder, I think. Or his left shoulder, I don't know. He fell an awkward way. It's fourth down, though. They got the sack. That means
his chest. Do you see the way he was breathing?
Yeah.
No, it was weird. It was like, it wasn't just like up and down. It was like jerky. Like it looked like he was, I don't know. It was weird. Like, I don't know. It was weird to see. So, let's see. You're rooting for the Titans. I live in Utah. UT? Utah?
I think so.
Kind of have to. So, yeah, because you don't want...
University of Tennessee, and maybe that's what it means. UT, like University of Tennessee campus.
True. So, I don't know. Either way, you know, as a Denver fan, I could see why you just don't want the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, most AFC teams don't want the Patriots to win unless you're a Patriots fan. Most NFL teams.
Exactly. So, you know, we're rooting for the Titans as well, but realistically speaking, do we think that, you know, is it going to happen?
I mean, no, it's not. But... Again, this game here is the one that we thought, that's the night game. And honestly, guys, that's going to be exciting in a sense of, can Mariota do it again? Can Derrick Henry in the running game pound the ball without DeMarco Murray and do enough? And that defense, it's going to come out of that defense against Brady. That's when you say always Brady wins that. So,
you know, and usually they do, but you know what? Never say never. Let's just see what happens. Again, we will be streaming the second half of that entire game.
More or less, guys. We're hoping that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess depending on what happens in the first half, we might stream that too, but definitely the whole entire second half for sure.
Yeah.
You know, probably sometime during halftime. And again, I really hope the Titans can somehow manage to make it happen.
Yeah, so, and again, I want to reiterate yesterday, guys.
Cowboys Abroad, thanks for joining us here.
Cowboys Abroad in the house.
I want to take a second to read a few more of your comments.
Yes, go ahead.
Great 415, Jai is a beast. Yeah, he's a beast for helping us out.
Now, watch Jai's knees, guys. Remember, his cartilage supposedly in both knees are worn down, so that's, you know, it might be good. He might be good right now. Yeah, he is definitely a good player. He's fumbled though, but you know, look for him to have an issue. In the near future, you know, I don't know how many years he would really have left to be able to be a dominating back in the NFL. So the Eagles have definitely got him now, though. So we'll see how long that lasts.
And then Sleepy Dave 585 and Space Cowboy 17 both said these refs again. I mean, I'm sorry, but
I thought there was at least three missed penalties there, or missed calls. I mean, they pushed off. The Eagle guy, number 10, pushed off in 21. They called it on 21 on the Falcons. There was another penalty where it was definitely at least one hold.
You know what? You know what? You have to say it too. I guess it is a little different when we're here on TV, seeing it from a different angle, all of it all at once, and refs like actually on the field.
There's 6 or 7 of them out there.
The point is exactly. It's like that's your job to make the calls right and to call them both ways.
Yes, exactly. And I got to reiterate. I got to touch on this. I see the leaderboard up above. We got to say a huge thanks to yesterday's stream, to everybody that partook, to everybody that donated. DJ Crown J, you can see he dropped the biggest one-time drop, $150, guys. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Steel, 58, did a couple huge drops and is second place. Right behind him, close. Rave, 415, man, you came out of nowhere and you just helped us so much. So thank you, man, for all that. And he's got his own channel is getting ready to go. So keep your eyes out for that. You know, we're going to definitely rep that. And guys, subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to all these guys' channels. Steel 58, DJ Crown J is having one soon. Supposed to have an unboxing and a music video, I heard. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I cannot wait.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Or, right? Later
yeah,
tonight,
I think that's what he said. Yeah, so we'll verify that with DJ Crown J. But Cowboys are brought as well with, you know, through Patreon, guys, which, you know, that's another way of donating if you'd like. And actually, we're getting they take less out than YouTube. Really takes a lot out, a big, huge chunk out of the donations. But Space Cowboy 17, who's awesome, doing the roundtable discussion next week, next Saturday, 8 p.m. So make sure you guys subscribe and tune in for that on our live stream. And multiple podcasts with multiple Cowboy YouTubers. Cruising 26, a Giant fan representing here on a Cowboy site. We had an Eagle one last week, JT Metters. Peanut on here, 310, fantastic subscriber and donator as well. And Football Nerd, even dropping the things that make you holla. Yes. So thank you, Football Nerd.
So again, every single one of you guys who supports, and not just by doing that, but by watching and liking and commenting and giving us ideas. I mean, Rack City.
We appreciate the modding.
Exactly. Like, I mean, you guys help us improve our channel
so
so
thank
much,
you all.
and by moderating and always being here, being part of our family, Cowboys family.
Yes. Whoa, Tevin Coleman, come on.
Yes, nice. No,
but
that was a good first down.
That was a great run right there. Coleman broke it, got a first down, got him out of the back of the the end zone there where they were kind of backed up. They're going quick huddle, so no huddle here, guys. So Coleman's back there. They got the quick running back. They're really throwing the Eagles for a loop a little bit.
Yeah. So actually, Rain 405 said, let me see. Let me see. Rain 415 is rooting for the Patriots. He said, I respect the hell out of Belichick and Brady. New England is a measuring stick of the league because they know how to build a team.
Correct. I agree. That's what it comes down to from the start. If you want to have something like that, Julio Jones is going to torch them.
Wow.
Julio Jones is going to torch the Eagles right now.
They've lost.
Damn, did he just have a misstep there?
A lot of their mojo.
Did he get hurt?
Who?
Julio Jones. He looked like he kind of looked at his leg a little and he was walking off the field for a second there. Like he stepped wrong. I hope he's okay. I hope it. I saw something like a little limp there for a second.
If he's out there again.
I don't know if he
was.
He
out there?
He'd be on the right side if he was. I missed the number though.
Well, let's see. We'll see it when they flip it.
Hopefully he's okay. No, it's not. He's not out there, which doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It could be a illegal shift. All right. That's a good run right there. A good first run by Coleman.
So, do you count as an AFC guy? So.
I'm sorry.
David West wants to know if he counts as an AFC guy. Well, you do root for the Broncos,
yes, so yeah. Yes, in your AFC. I mean, but it depends on who you want to see to win the Super Bowl.
So he just said, I just hate the Patriots. So he actually said that he just hates the Patriots winning. You know what I mean? But respect has been earned by them.
Yes, I'm exactly the same way. I am in the same boat. I agree 100%. Like, that's the way I feel about the Patriots. That's the way I feel about certain other teams, too. Yeah. That... that's the natural feeling. People think that way about the Cowboys when we're winning. So it goes all ways. And I understand that feeling because we have that too. Uh-oh. He's throwing it. Oh, my God. You got to make that catch, baby. Come on. Who's this little beastly-looking mofo? What is this? You got the Beasley beard.
Oh, but that was so well placed.
I mean, it was
by Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan came through in that play. I know Rave does not like Matt Ryan. He doesn't.
Really?
He lives in Georgia.
Oh, well, yeah. I can see why he hates.
And it's just like he hates all the talk up. But he has to grit his teeth. He said, "Rise up and rooting for
Cowboy Football News." Yes, die Eagles, die dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Yes.
Those silly Eagles.
And then the Vikings play. Who did they play again? The Saints.
That's a battle tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow evening.
I'd be happy either way, whatever team wins.
Actually, late afternoon, but here we go.
It's going to be a good game.
Devontae Freeman is short by 2 yards, 4th down. And now, see, this is what bothers me. This thing grinds to a halt here. This was a good drive. That drop pass by Beasley lookalike over there.
Dropped all their momentum.
That stopped the drive. And that could eventually stop the momentum. That could eventually be the reason why they lose a game, And we saw it happen to the Cowboys.
I know it sounds silly, but yeah.
It happened in the Rams game. It happens in the Green Bay game. It happened in the Seattle game. It happened in 3 games, easy. And you can even include Atlanta to an extent. Yeah. If our coach had made adjustments at that left tackle spot, it could have been a different story, guys. But
I just don't know why. I mean,
they're going for it. Oh, shoot.
Wow. Let's see what happens here.
Sorry. He's got to snap it. He got 2 seconds. 1. No, they got it off in time. No, it's a flag.
Okay.
So they go back. They get to punt now. They're lucky. It benefits the Falcons, so celebrate, Eagles. It would have been better if they called timeout there in that situation, though, As a coach and as a quarterback, you should have called time. If you really were serious about getting these 2 yards, call the damn timeout.
That's the point. I guess they weren't.
They were. Look, the center wasn't ready.
Oh.
He couldn't hear. He was tapping his helmet, trying to call the audible on the line, and he had to do it, and he was telling him to rush it. So, see? 71 tapped him to hurry it up, snap it, and 51 had to set himself. It was the center's fault.
I guess it happens, but
Now they got to punt.
Not a good time to make a mistake.
Now they get to pin him back, though. Let's hope they pin him back, right? I mean.
Here, let me turn on our other light.
Okay, yeah. A little more brightness here. We don't have to really put on. It's almost blocked. That the guy came in and it was held. Fair catch inside the 20. So there you go, guys. Nice. On the 14, he gets the ball. The Eagles get the ball.
And the Falcons get away with it. Really.
Exactly. That's a 30-yard difference. 40-yard difference right there. That's a 30-yard difference.
Why would you take a risk like that as a coach or as a...
No, but if you take that risk, you got to be ready. And they weren't. Yeah. They were seconds behind, and you can't be seconds behind in the playoffs.
Eagles Nation came through. Too loud. Too much noise, too much going on. That guy
that's part of the whole home advantage.
Home field advantage. I mean, I'm just saying that's where this could make a difference. Like you said, this could make a difference later on in the game when it actually matters. Keep in mind in your mind. And now, guys, listen. I'm gonna run through some information I spoke about. You can get ready for some questions as well. Running backs coach Gary Brown from the Cowboys, who was looking to go to Oakland, also the Houston Texans, has been reported to be staying with the Cowboys. So he's expected to return. So he'll be back with Zeke and crew. Remember, he's the one that helped DeMarco Murray and Ezekiel Elliott become Pro Bowlers. I honestly think that he did it because he knows what Zeke can do.
Yeah.
And I hope he makes a bigger push to make Zeke a bigger part of that offense.
Yeah. Now, the Cowboys also are going to meet with New York Giants offensive line coach Mike Solari, according to sources. Okay. So the Cowboys are also looking into signing Tom Cable, but he signed with the Oakland Raiders with their staff as a running backs coach. Former Cincinnati offensive line coach Paul Alexander met with the Cowboys in the middle of the week. So we had discussed that earlier in the week as well when that first broke.
I don't think I'd mind that.
Yeah, now we have another positional situation with offensive line coach. We lost Frank Pollard. We cut him, and he went to Cincinnati. We're looking at Cincinnati's offensive line coach. We also talk about Mark Colombo. He's a former Cowboy player, tackle, and he's been under his wing, under the Lenahan wing. So, but also under the Frank Pollard, wing as well. So, the Chaz Green breakdown was one of the reasons for Pollard's release. Yeah. But so they're talking about Mark Colombo and how do people think that he would develop as an offensive line coach and develop a mid-round pick or Will Hernandez. And the consensus about him is that he's a hardworking, attention to detail type of guy. So he's very
he focuses on those little things, that
mechanics and footwork and that kind of stuff.
And you know what? Again,
that develops a guy well.
And I feel like I would be happy with that style of coach. I think that discipline is something all our players can use. And
they're saying that if he doesn't get it here, he might soon or this year go somewhere else.
David West with our $7 super
What's
chat.
Up?
Hey guys, I don't say much, but I hope it helps. Go Cowboys,
man,
go Broncos.
It's more than enough, man. You are awesome, man. David West representing
long-time supporter
since week 2. Yeah, that Bronco game. Yeah, I won't forget that, brother. I remember that. And you guys deserve to whip our butts. That's the only team this year I think they really whipped our butts, really handle us. No other teams win. They were the only ones that get much props for that. On a team that's subpar, they weren't that great, but they beat us. They beat us, straight up. So let me put you on the leaderboard, brother. And
send us your address so we can send you one of these wristbands too, because I know that you've always kept it real too with your Broncos and with the Cowboys, and you've been a long-time supporter here. Ooh, 36. Wow, what a run! Damn, Ajayi's putting the fire. So running backs coming out small, Ajayi fumble, Blunt fumble, but but now can the running backs shine? Can they put in the work and get you guys that big break you need? You never know. So your only good game, so you're welcome for making you guys look fantastic, and I hope that one singular moment will forever be etched into your heart as it is in mine. Maybe not quite the same way. So. Wow, Ajayi again. How did he get 9 yards there? Holy crap. And that's what's scary. Like he's like a wild animal being unleashed right now, and I can bet you any money that ball is his new baby and he's never letting it go. So,
and just so
see, Dallas Cowboy football news. I don't want any coach from the Giants. I think that's a little, like we can't be biased in that way either. I didn't like their overall coaching style, but you have to remember too that we don't know what all went on in that organization. And if someone has
first down, Ajayi,
they just gave it to Ajayi 3 times.
Yeah, and he just got
like.
And they're the second best rushing team in the NFL.
Yeah, and that's the point. Like he
They're going with their game plan. It seems kind of conservative,
no more passing,
but they're winning. They're gonna not winning, but they're moving on the field.
Send us an email at mycowboysfamily@gmail.com. It's underneath in the description down below. Just whatever address you want us to send it out to. Don't worry, it's just to mail it out to you, nothing else, guys. So
yeah, PO box, whatever. So look at that. Oh, they just ransacked him right there. Number 9, he got bowled. He got bowled over. You see him?
So thank you, Cowboys Abroad, for posting that there. But yeah, he just got his world rocked.
And you're getting yours too. Man, great blocking there.
And wow, again,
61 Wisniewski. Good job there. And again, Ajayi doing his thing, just following his blocker,
again, trying to make up for his big fumble there.
And again, and this is big because, I hate
this
seeing
is how
it.
we're wrapping up the first quarter, guys. Atlanta's winning right now, 3-0, but the Eagles are literally running and tearing their way down the field right now. Ajayi is just eating them up.
When they pass, it's basically a run. Yeah. It's a pass to Ajayi.
So let me see. Tackle this guy. Yeah, Ajayi's making this defense look stupid. Ray 415 here.
So
exactly correct.
I wanted to talk about another Cowboy coach, and I'm just going through all the news as fast as possible on these breaks. David Lee, guys, is a former, an ex-Cowboys quarterback coach. He helped Tyrod Taylor become a Pro Bowler. He is officially on the market now, and we haven't officially signed Kellen Moore as a quarterback coach. He's kind of going to be on the squad no matter what as a coach.
Yeah, he's obviously going to be somewhere coaching in there, and it sounds like he might not start off like you said, as the exact quarterback coach, maybe someone beneath him. I don't know how that works.
Well, yeah, he might just be an assistant.
Or something.
Well, yeah, he'll be an assistant to the quarterback's coach or something like that. Assistant to Lenahan, which is another possibility.
Either way, it looks like the end goal is to develop him into a quarterback coach, no matter what.
Right, but right now we don't have a quarterback's coach, so officially. So the Cowboys might want to work with someone like a David Lee. David Lee also helped Romo. He also pushed to get Dak Prescott on the team. One of the people that really pushed Garrett to try to go after him. So he's maybe the brains behind it now. He's not there. He went to I guess the Bills. He developed Tyrod Taylor into a Pro Bowl quarterback. Now he's on the market again. It's like a name you want to look at. Maybe he might be sneaking. I've heard he's not going to get it. There's other sources saying there's no way he's even being considered for this job, but those rumors go. I heard multiple sources on this, so that's why I wanted to bring that up. David Lee, quarterback coach, Cowboys. Not saying he's going to be there, just saying a name out there to keep an eye on. Let me see. I wanted to say about the players on our team, a player specifically, Randall Gregory. We touched on this on the Madden live stream we did about 2 hours ago. What's the latest on Randy Gregory? Okay, and many sources saying do not expect him to be back. Now I don't know what that means as far as being reinstated into the league. I think he'll be reinstated, but it's more as if he's there, if he's going to pass his drug tests, that kind of thing, and what his focuses are. Someone said also that they think that Randall Gregory is best off in his life to focus on trying to be a happy, functioning adult. That's a key there. Yeah. So, as opposed to being a football star. So he doesn't, so he's kind of got to take it easy somehow, or he's going to let it get to its head. Maybe he'll get out there, maybe he'll be able to do it, and maybe we'll be able to re-sign him. But as of right now, the word is be careful. Don't get your hopes high on seeing him out there.
And you know what?
We'll have to see though.
It is what it is.
I hope the best for him.
Yeah, we do, because again, I'd rather him be a functioning, happy, normal adult than try to force himself back into the game and
as far as free agents and rookies in the draft are concerned. I saw something.
Yeah, and David West, we did get that. Thank you for sending that. So it's a boring game. One of these teams needs to open it up.
No, it's
not
Kellen
is our guy. More for Cowboys president. Let's just be happy he's not on the field anymore. Yeah. That's my number one thing there.
2 pieces of news right after the next break. 2nd and 1, guys. It's a run
the second
to
quarter.
Blunt pounds his way, still going.
I mean, just got 8-9 yards there.
Yeah.
That's the point. There again, that's the thing. Now it's Blunt's turn to grind his way down the field, and the Ajayi will come back, and then, oh boy, guys.
Man, I mean.
So, and again, hopefully we can develop Rod Smith into someone that when Zeke isn't on the field can hopefully, grind his way down the field. Maybe not quite that way right away. He's still developing, but 4 or 5 yards, once, and then 1 or 2 yards the next time. I mean, that still puts you at a 3rd and 3.
I agree. No,
worst case
for
scenario.
sure.
Just saying,
without question. Look, the Falcons look like they're showing blitz. They're blitzing. A little too much space there. Like about a 6-yard gain. So I wanted to say something real quick about a free agent I wanted to focus on as a receiver.
Yeah.
Whether we draft a rookie in the first round, a rookie first-round receiver or not. John Brown, I think he's an unrestricted free agent. He would fill a need at the Cowboys receiver spot, which would be speed. Speed. We don't have speed. Speed would be filled right there with John Brown. Of course, he's got to stay healthy, but he's somebody who played for the Cardinals. When he's out there, he could stretch the field, he could go deep, he could go short, and then burn you. Someone to look at for the Dallas Cowboys in the free agent. When we're looking at free agents, guys you can afford. Now Clement just caught the pass from the Eagles for a first down. Unfortunately,
yeah, guys,
Eagles are
please
driving.
remember to try to keep it family friendly in the chat. Just don't use curse words, and it's all good. So DJ Crown J, what's up? And then good game. David West was a great basketball player.
That's funny. When I wrote it, I'm like, that David West.
Zach Martin elbow surgery.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right. He has surgery.
Let me put this down.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna be all right. He had elbow surgery, and I think Malik Collins had foot surgery. Yeah. They're both gonna be good to go, guys. It's fine. I did want to quickly mention legendary broadcaster Keith Jackson. Keith Jackson, if you know, he did college sports. He was widely regarded as the voice of college football. He died late Friday night. He was 89 years old. You guys probably already heard that, but just wanted to reiterate that so you guys, in case you didn't hear.
Our condolences to his family. Yep. You know. And
the rookie, we talk about free agents now. We talk about rookies. A draft guy, in a draft. We're gonna we talk about draft players. Almost overall consensus by all the scouts and all the people. We'll see as that combine comes, and that's another thing we're gonna watch. The combine's gonna be awesome, guys. You might see our reactions watching that. And I've watched it before, and when you see breaking records and stuff, it's still awesome to see what's coming out.
Yeah, it's still fun to see. And again, you know, especially when you look at some of the rookies that your team might be picking up, or other guys that might surprise you.
We need a lot of positions on defense. Basically, every position on defense we need. So is a need for us. Let's see.
Side note.
Ooh, cannot make the tackle. Ajayi spins out, but all right, you get stopped. 1 yard.
Still,
2 yards.
This run game is killing the Falcons right now. Yep.
It is, eating away at them. But I'll say this, which of these rookies in the draft have the best IQ, you know, and let's say the defensive spots, not including quarterbacks, but football IQ, which is what you think is one of the top ones, and I think so far the consensus has been Josie Jewell, linebacker from Iowa. Sean Lee type. So if we don't go Roquan Smith, you might want to get Jewell in the second round, and maybe UTEP, I think, has that Will Hernandez. Can we get him in the third or move up a little bit in the third to get him?
So and we that's what I'm saying. Like we
go
have
with
enough.
Deron Payne in the first round.
The big question for me is that we have enough.
Get him.
Picks to play around. He got that. So we have enough picks to play around with. You know what I mean? So it's hard to predict what the Cowboys are going to do with them. Will they keep them? It seems unlikely they're going to keep all of them. I do see them using a few of them to try to move up, because if not, you know, what's the point of having them, you know?
Yeah, no,
we have enough of them that I feel like we're going to make some move. I just don't know exactly where. I do think you are right that it'll probably will be somewhere in like the second or third round, though, because knowing the Cowboys, they're not going to be willing to take
the trade up
too many for like a first round. And I think they'd rather, you know, just make a smaller move to get a slightly better player, but still have a significant larger impact, you know?
Yeah, no, and you saved your picks for that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look, that's a great play.
Wow, that was really well designed.
Is that Aguilar? That's a touchdown.
Yeah, Aguilar.
Oh,
almost. Man. That was a very well designed play.
Wow, what a play. Very, very tricky. Very well. Very smart. See, that's when you talk about creative. When you talk about creative, that's what you want to see. You don't want to see trick plays. You want to see something sound.
Yeah, and not just that,
but simple, but tricky.
No, the thing about trick plays too is that you have to use them at the right time. You know, doing them whenever won't just work. You know, timing is part of the trick play.
Yeah. Wow, that was a great play. In 23,
wow.
He didn't even like the Atlanta guy could not get the guy at the end. He was blocked out completely by Ertz, I think, but. It was not only that, he was put in position in a cover. He thought it was a pass the whole time.
Ray 415, he said something interesting. Taco is a left end. Every sack he got was from the left side.
So
just saying, maybe if someone can see that he might be able to be better developed at that side.
But then what happens to D-Will? D-Law, I'm sorry. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Leverage?
Huh? Leverage? I mean, no, but
just saying. I mean,
I guess he's rotational in that defense. So
no, just saying that we maybe putting Taco there a little more would see more benefit to us.
I mean,
I don't know. Just something to keep in mind.
I think it's develop Taco at the other side if you already have, So
again, like you said, it's going to be hard for him to develop too much when, we do have D-Law there, Tank.
No, I agree.
But let's see what happens, guys. Let me see. Crawford played right end this year. Taco played behind Tank. So let me see. Every sack just means 1.5. Taco played right end versus Kansas City. So, I mean...
and how did he do in that game in right end?
Didn't he get a sack that game?
I'm trying to think. I know he got 3 sacks this year.
Yeah, so wasn't that his first one actually? I don't know. Well, I would have to double check that, guys. We'll definitely look into that. So let's make a note of that here somewhere. Give me a second, guys. I do actually want to
check that out.
I want to do better about checking up on things like that to give you guys the right info.
We want to be on top of stuff, guys, and no messing around. So sometimes we might be off or wrong about a certain fact, like I was, and I got to go back on what I said about Tyrone Crawford being cut.
Yeah.
He does not open up $7.3 million. He actually costs us $7.3 million to the cap if we lose him. So it's like now it's like the same situation as Dez Bryant. You don't want to lose someone like that. That's going to hit you so much on the cap. And you have to replace something. You lose so much, you get nothing back.
And no one's looking to get him either.
Dez Bryant, you get some back.
Well, no.
But
Dez, but I'm saying with Tyrone Crawford, no one's really looking to try and get him from us.
Right, and that's the other thing, too. Less trade possibility for him than Dez. I think people would take a chance with Dez because they know there's still more. There's still a little bit in that tank left, and he can find it again. He can be there. But again, I'm just going to say this straight up, and I got to be honest. I don't logically see Jerry Jones doing that. I think we should probably, if it was in a realistic world, I would say let's find a way of moving them around. It'd probably be worth it. But in a dream world, I would say let's move Dez and trade whatever you have to do, or maybe re-sign your free agents like Zach Martin. Do it officially on June 1st, so you can release the contract for Dez Bryant at that point. Do it smart, and you get $12 million back instead of $8 million or whatever it is, or you get $8.5 million. I don't know how much it is. You get $8.5 million back if you cut them before June 1st. So you open up another 4 or something if it's after June 1st. But you do it so you use it with your own guys. So you already know that money's going to be allotted to mainly Zach Martin's contract, extension and whatever you're paying him this season. That money's going to move right there. So, that's what you're hoping to do. But, I just hope that they could find, I guess, a good combination of things to utilize to maximize their off-season potentials.
Yes.
Let's see. Free agent market. Let's go. Nice play and knocked down. It was knocked down. So it's what? Second and goal, third and goal. Yeah. Okay. Lost track if it was
You think they'd go for it on fourth and goal or just?
Oh man, I don't know. That crowd needs to be hyped up. I can hear that they're down. You can hear the nervousness in that stadium. Nice play by number 90. Great coverage though by 59. It was covered either way. Second and goal. Let's see what happens.
I mean, that's the thing though. Is the stadium, you have to start cheering like crazy. You have to start. There you go. You're getting a little loud now.
Yeah, it's that nervous loudness though. But let's see. They scored a touchdown. The play's gonna be rocking. Got to make the stop here. Blunt's gonna not get in. He's a yard short. Third and goal on the 1.
Short.
No, he leaned.
He's got 2 yards.
I hope it's 2.
It looked like 2 to me. I don't know. Let's see where they mark
Second quarter, and we're going to be under 11 minutes, guys. 3-0 Atlanta, as you see on the screen on our scoreboard.
Oh, just inside.
It's a yard and a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's closer to 2.
Yeah. I don't know. It looked like it stopped closer to 2 then. Either way, they're about to. Yeah, we should in a minute.
It's getting nice and cold here. I love it, guys. I love the cold. Hate that we live in Central Florida, but we're here. We're here representing. All right, here we go, guys. They got 3 receivers in there, but they're trying to show it might run it to Clement. You gotta be careful. Here it comes. There it is. Fumble! Are you kidding? He cannot advance the fumble. You can't advance the fumble, buddy. They know the rules.
Because he was down?
No, you cannot advance the fumble. Okay, they gotta review that. That's gotta be a rule now. Keep this in mind. It was a San Diego Charger Raider game. You cannot advance a fumble for a touchdown. That's the whole point. Pretty sure. But I guess they're not talking about it, so I guess I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought you had to land it in the end zone. That's the only way you can advance that fumble. And he was also hit before he got in, by the way. That was mistiming there. He's down. No touchdown.
That is not a touchdown.
It's 4th and... There's no... Thank you. Throw that challenge flag out.
Where's the... You got it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, I threw it over here for you, baby. I don't have
it. Oh, wait, no. There we go.
Let me change the lighting.
So, and imagine how much the energy in that stadium is going to completely change. They think they just scored a touchdown, and they just saw the replay of that play, and they just saw they did it. So this is 4th and goal for them then, right? Or 3rd and goal.
4th and goal.
4th and goal. So talk about a game changer. Do you go for it? Do you go for it? Let me know, guys. Would you go for it? If you're the Eagles, would you go for it? So Cowboys Abroad said no advances in college, I guess. But, yeah, you can advance if you're not touched in the NFL. But he got touched and he was stopped. So, yeah, he's short. True Blue Gonzalez, thanks for joining us. Ray 405. Against Kansas City, he had 1 sack and 1 tackle. Every single one of his sacks this year were from the left, so he did not play right end the whole game against Kansas City. So, let me see. He is touched and is down. Yes, Cowboys Abroad.
I thought it was a San Diego Raider game.
That was crazy.
It was kicked through the end zone, and they couldn't call it a touchdown. They had to go back to the spot of the fumble.
I don't know.
But
I guess maybe because he was down, or maybe they messed up, or maybe you're just remembering it differently. Short.
Woo!
It looks like he's going back out there. They're going for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for this.
Yeah.
It's big.
Like I said, they have to go for it. They haven't taken the 6 points off of their thing yet, so let's see what happens here, guys.
It's big. Maybe let me get through.
Ooh, go ahead.
Switcheroo.
Thanks for joining us here as well. What's
this
up?
This is it. This is it, guys. This is it. This is a big play right here. Huge play. Huge.
Huge.
Here we go. How's the lighting, guys?
No, I think we're good, right?
Yeah, better without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Might
go.
have to turn it on later, though.
Yeah.
Let me see. So, and DJ Crown J, you have no idea how excited I am. I actually was kind of geeking out a little bit to Fiance earlier about it.
Here we go, guys. Come on, Cowboy Nation. Let's get a stop here. Don't let Blunt get in. Don't let. He's got the outside. Shit! Damn it! Sorry, guys. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
They're asking him to jump. You saw that? And then the fans were telling him to jump up there.
Damn. That sucks. They need this big Eagle nervousness has now been lifted for a moment.
You know, if we ever do go to a game,
I
doubt we'd be able to live stream it. But
they usually shut down a lot.
Yeah, but we'd still be able to record it. But I think we'd have to get like a hat with like a GoPro on it or something because I don't know. I would be like, I don't know. We'd have to figure something like that out. Yeah. Ooh, or we'll get like a little stand or something. I don't know. Oh, let me see.
No,
he missed.
Yes, he missed it.
What was that?
No good, baby. Yeah.
And we're Atlanta. Score a touchdown.
A field goal ties it. That's a big deal, guys. Hey, listen, Cowboy Nation's pushing that, pushing it well.
Made that stop was an undrafted free agent last year.
That's big. That's a big play.
True Blue loves your shirt, by the way. Thanks, True Blue.
Eagles suck. Gotta use it. Gotta use it. Gotta push it. The good luck. Come on, guys.
Yes, and David West. I know we try.
Since I've had this shirt for 30 years.
We try, but we do.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Sometimes. We'll do our best to go into the cursing room for that.
So, yeah, as I said, it was what Josie Jewell was the guy with the most football IQ by most guys at this point, from what people have seen in the Cowboys organization.
He's one of the best nickel guys in the league now.
Is that what they said?
Brandon Poole.
Really? Said that about him?
So in Cowboys Abroad said, I might have taken Bryce Butler over Dez until he threw his team under the bus.
I agree.
Cowboys Abroad, I'm with you, actually, because until then, you heard us right here. We were both actually saying that, you know, we really wanted to see Bryce Butler a lot more, that we liked him. We thought he could be a bigger part of things. I'd rather have a team player. Yeah,
and again, even though Dez messes up by throwing tantrums on the sideline and acting a fool sometimes, you know, he still has the passion. He loves the Cowboys. He loves the star. Mm-hmm. He needs to be a better team player, but again, I do think that his he needs to improve himself this season, or it's going to be bye-bye. I think even Jerry Jones can save him at that point from the Cowboys having to cut him next year. But, you know, we want to restructure the contract. That's a very, very realistic possibility as far as the way the Cowboys handle it. I'm not talking about what I want. I'm saying that the probabilities are that They're going to restructure his contract, open up $5 or $6 or $7 million. They're not going to cut him.
Yeah. Well,
so we got to look at the realistic side of this and what's really happening with Jerry Jones and what he's doing.
Here's my question for you, baby. How long do they have to restructure his contract in the sense of, like, can they be restructuring it? Like, can it be training camp and they restructure it? Can it be the middle of the season they restructure it? Like, how does that work as far as money and when we want to use it to sign guys? Like, does that mean we have to try to restructure his contract now so we can sign guys sooner?
Yeah. I mean,
so then that means that if it has
to happen sooner or later is what you're
saying.
saying. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to clarify. I didn't think it was going to be something that happened in the middle of like the summer because
the only way you would do that is for Zach Martin. If you're going to you're going to basically use that money and restructure it with using Zach Martin's contract to get him signed or to get it, let's say, for Hitchens that, we don't want him hitting that free agent market we don't want him hitting the free agent market as little as possible, but we also want to see what he brings in. We don't really know what he's going to bring in. Yeah. So he might be worth, 9-10 million at most, a year kind of player.
Midnight Crises, thank you for joining us all the way from England.
What's up, man?
So just real quick, 10 minutes, 28 seconds left.
6-3, Philadelphia's winning. They missed the extra point. They scored a touchdown, 4th down in inches, basically.
Yeah.
Half a yard, I guess. But, and then they missed the extra point, which is awesome. And that's Elliott, guys. I mean, he doesn't miss very often. He had some real big ones this season, and he missed the extra point.
Buddy jumps in. I did grow up in Philly Nation, unfortunately, Eagles Nation. So
close to
I'll say more. We'll say more specific stuff than that in our Q&A. But I did grow up around there, so yes, that's why I hate the Eagles so much. So and then just a little joke. My middle school had an Eagles Day when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl.
My daughter's school and your son's school, our kids' school are the Eagles. So,
Boo.
Boo. But we're Eagle fans as far as that is concerned, but not Eagle fans as far as
Does
these
Alfred Morris
Greenbergs.
stay in Dallas? Cowboys Abroad wants to say.
I don't think so.
Let's see. One day I'm going to drop $500 for you guys to simultaneously drop an F-bomb.
Who said that?
I mean, at that point, I might, poop my pants. I don't even know what to say.
Who said that?
TJ Crouch.
And I was gonna say that's.
I don't know. I honestly don't
believable.
know. I know, but I honestly don't even know how I would feel about that. But
don't scare us.
Number
you
one,
give us a heart attack.
Please,
2nd and 10.
Make sure you guys are good and don't, please don't donate with anyone else's money, guys.
Yes.
And he gets
Sanu,
it. Nice.
Go, baby.
Go.
Oh, look at him.
Ooh, making moves.
Sanu fly. But guys,
I'm like a bird.
Did you guys see the stream that we did? And Sanu,
it was Matt Ryan's from Philly.
Sanu did a lot of stuff. Julio Jones did a lot of stuff. Those are the main targets.
And Julio Jones, again, he made some plays earlier this game. But again, close but no cigar with the Falcons so far. That Eagles defense has managed to kind of crush them right at critical moments, unfortunately, because players keep dropping the ball. That's the number one thing.
They're on their own 49 right now, and I say run the ball. Here it comes.
It does look like a run. Nope.
Matt Ryan's going deep.
He's going deep.
Oh, that's intercepted. Nice defensive play by Julio Jones. Julio Jones played some defense there. Because he saved an interception, guys, right there. Matt Ryan sucked it. He looked like Foles on that one.
Yeah, and David West, that would be really cool. He said my aunt's a Jaguar, and if they make it to the Super Bowl, they might go. If the Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl,
that's so out of that. We could afford that. There's no way. We'd have to have a donation fund on here just for the Super Bowl.
That would be insane, but we'd end up with nosebleed seats. But just the experience of being there would be insane.
Unbelievable. It's not even a dream. It's not even a possibility in my mind. Ever.
So, but your brother did go to a Super Bowl once, didn't he?
Damn, they had a good defensive play by 41 Darby, making his presence known here in this playoff game. Former Bill, good offseason acquisition. Something the Cowboys do not do well. Something the Eagles do. It's make these offseason free agent pickups. They do a great job, and they made some great trades, some great moves to get these guys. This guy's being one of them, 41. So they need to stop Gabriel because he can be a problem for their team. So what was that? I'm sorry, the comment or whatever was just made.
I'm going to time you out for a little bit, man. I just try to keep your comments to, try to ask us a few more questions or comment a little bit more about the game. We know how you feel about a lot of these players. You're here all the time, and we appreciate it, man. But
I guess, we got to open up a little more space in there, man. I mean, we definitely... Julio.
Yeah, so...
We want to make sure we get a chance to read all the comments.
Cowboys Abroad said players dropping the ball
no
is
biggie,
Dez
we understand.
Playing. Cowboys Abroad said players dropping the ball is Dez playing. I think he has to, and again, I don't know what he needs to do to get his mind right. Or
I mean,
get
he's
his
literally
hands
dropping the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many more chances they're going to give him. I do think it's going to be something where at some point in the season they are going to give up and they're going to have a backup plan for sure.
My question is, what if he comes back stronger than he has?
That'd be great. That's the point. That's what we want.
Right.
The best thing we want is for Dez to succeed and Dak to succeed and for them to find that missing connection. But, number one.
That's why people are saying draft the receiver. I disagree with the receiver draft.
Yeah.
I disagree. Oh, my goodness. It hit a fumble.
Yes!
Yes! Eagles suck, baby. Falcons ball.
Oh, my God.
You saw that thing, right? You saw it pop out?
Holy crap.
Wow, man.
Special teams and what?
The Eagles right now are
special teams.
I just cursed. Oh, my God.
No.
The Eagles right now are freaking stunned. So I hope they didn't catch me. But this stupid mics, they catch it. I slid right into the mic. I couldn't even hear myself saying it. I almost whispered it. It hit his foot, and I knew it was a fumble there, but here definitely was a fumble because it hits 50's butt.
Yes, but
boom.
Again, guys, special teams.
Beautiful.
You know, Rave, I think you're the one that said, too, that a lot of linebackers play special teams. So if we do draft an early round linebacker who can play special teams, watch out. Just saying. And, again, our special teams already, I'm generally pretty happy with them. And they definitely caused some havoc this year. I mean.
Ooh, that guy,
Super Bowl will be donation crazy. I'm going to break the stream. Oh my goodness! No, again, don't. Again, that's only if the Cowboys ever make it. And guys, let's not count any of those chickens before they ever hatch.
That hit off his foot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't matter about 50 or not. It doesn't matter if it hits a Falcon next or not, because see, that's the thing, guys. If it hits a Falcon, the ball becomes dead. If it hits an Eagle, so it's irrelevant. But if it doesn't hit an Eagle, it doesn't hit a Falcon first and hits an Eagle first, it's officially a fumble. Even if it hits the foot, or even if it bounces up the butt. So
and it definitely hit his foot.
Another butt fumble. That's 2 for this game.
A foot fumble.
No, well, yeah, but then he hit a 50's butt, and that's when you knew it definitely was a fumble official. His leg there looked like it snapped. See it?
Yeah.
Look at his leg there. It looks bad there. Really, guys, just.
It definitely hit his foot. And then the booty.
Who was?
Well, I'm just saying it clearly hit 2 Eagles, 2 at least that we can clearly see.
Well, the first one,
here.
the foot of the foot, then it hits here.
Yeah, that's 2.
Right. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So it hit both of them clearly there, and then 4 Falcons collapse on the ball.
That's incredible. That guy, you guys, leg hit that way.
And that Eagle coach, I mean, nothing. Few things bring this much.
What are they checking these guys?
Weird joy.
Are they checking to see if it hits the guy who hits first? Because it hits the foot of this guy. Not him, but.
Because he did that?
No, that's allowed. It hit that guy's foot. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it hits his foot because it still hits 50.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the call on the field should be. And again, let us know if you guys know any kind of rules or should.
No, there's no way. No, we know. No.
Cowboys Super Bowl 2019. I already counted the chickens. You know what? I'm down.
That'd be a dream come true.
Let's make the Cowboys great again.
Yeah. MCMA, right? No, yeah. Yes. They do it. This guy wanted to find something wrong with it.
MCAG, yeah. McCag. Ugh, that sounds weird. You see, this is the same thing that killed the Rams last week. Space Cowboys 17. You're right, and
that's right.
But again, dumb rookie mistakes. Is this because this team is, I mean, they're not that young, are they? No, they have a few experienced players.
Yeah, but it's also. There's also some inexperience as a team that in this situation.
And will you say confidence in their quarterback playing into that at all?
Yeah, but he's doing enough.
And I am wearing a Dan Bailey jersey.
Oh no! You gotta catch that ball, Sanu.
Flag.
That's a helmet, baby. That's 15 yards.
Yep. There you go. Where's it? Right here.
Throw that baby up.
There we go. We gotta get better about the flags because we forgot the red one too when they were reviewing the other one. Whatever. We're gonna try. We are good with the Cowboys.
Take that one, Eagles.
I only know one rule: if the Eagles win, MCF has to shave. Well,
I didn't make that bet, and that's her call, guys.
I'll allow it.
What? You gonna let me shave? I'm shaving everything. That's gonna cost.
Not all of it, though.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Hey, how about this?
If I ever shave that, that'll be the biggest donation stream in history. It'll be $1,000 stream.
What,
I'll
you're
shave
gonna
it
live
off.
stream you shaving?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say that's weird.
No. I'm saying I'll shave it off.
Sorry. Yeah.
If there's a donation, if there's one stream that we got 1,000. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. But that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm gonna keep this baby on.
Well, I don't mind. I love the beard. So plus, you should probably leave it on just because of our travels later on.
Yes. We're gonna go cold weather, guys, soon. So. This beard is needed.
Yes.
But yes, if you want, there's a price, I guess, to the beard, and that's what it is.
I guess.
Just saying, it's not gonna happen. So that's all. That's what matters. Now let's see. 26. Coleman is running on the out. Just buried, lost 3 yards. Horrible. Number 30. Number 27. Good tackle by him, but horrible by the run there. Let's see.
It's gonna end up another field goal.
I know. It's gonna be tied here. Well, let's not count these chickens either before they hatch because they're still.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I gotta get that address. Let me see it.
I think I saw the email.
I'm gonna screenshot it though, so I can. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna screenshot it though. Oh, I thought you guys.
Yeah, I'm just checking something here real quick. All right, here we go. So 2nd and goal, guys. Looks like a pass.
Come on, Ryan. Don't go down like a little punk.
He's running. No,
he's got someone open. Interception. Oh, yeah,
knocked down. Another flag? Holding, probably.
Be a holding, probably. I don't know which side, though.
Another flag.
We don't know on who.
Well, still a flag.
There we go. All right. Yes, first down,
Defense,
5 yards. It's automatic 5 yards. The first down.
The Falcons are getting lucky that the Eagles are playing like crap. Was that a good call, though?
Doesn't matter. No, I'm just joking. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
After 5, you can't hit. You can't ever hold them anyways. But after 5 yards, it's even more so.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
He messed up there big time. That was a bad move, unfortunately, by that Eagle. All right, so let's go.
All right, first and goal on the 8. It's a play action. He's got him open. 80's wide open. What is wrong with Ryan?
Why did he wait so long? Why he literally waited for all the Eagles to descend.
Closed down. The defender closed down on him. He just what? That's what I understand.
Bad decision
making.
making.
Even he's saying it now. 80, wide open, right there. You got. I know he saw that. Right there. He's throwing now. Throw it now.
He waited too long.
He's playing for the other team almost. Matt Ryan, disappointing. He was trying to play him, look him off.
That was just a
you don't
bad
have that
move,
much
though.
window was closing. He's got to get that in
Falcons are
there.
getting lucky. Have I heard that before? Yeah, really? Is that a deal, my Cowboys family?
What?
Oh boy.
What happened?
About you shaving the beard. Now Christian Polanco scores right on the screen.
Oh, that was close. I thought he had it. Is there a fight going on?
I don't know, but the score is right here on the screen. Eagles are up 6-3.
3rd and goal for the Falcons. They're on the 5 or 4.
Yes, he will shave if we get $1,000 stream. He will make that.
You're making
bet.
that call on that one.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
Just because I don't think it'll ever happen, and if it does, I don't know, have a heart attack again.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm not sure.
Right.
I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah. But
3rd and goal, guys. On the 6. 5 minutes and 45 seconds and counting. Matt Ryan snaps it. He's putting it down. He's throwing it. Yes! Yes! Woo!
What was that? He got lucky again.
He looked
his line brought him through.
Well,
he made a good move,
looked
though.
like he was a. There you go. It's a line spiking a Schweitzer.
I told you because the lineman made that happen.
Beautiful.
Look, watch it again.
I know, but he looked like a wounded duck.
Yeah.
Walking out like a zombie.
I know, but look at that line.
Like a zombie.
I know, but look at that line.
He just threw it at the last moment. At least he had that awareness.
Just saying.
I agree. The line held it down for a minute with that pressure too, but it was only it's a 4-man rush. So it should be handled by them. Let me fix the score here. Hopefully they can hit the extra point, which the Eagles did not, and I stress it, did not do.
What?
What happened? Let's see here. 9-6 and 10-6, baby.
And yep. Way to go, Falcons. Again, you squeaked that one by between mistakes and other things.
We talked about that earlier. 4-point game. Yep. Very possible in this game. think the 10 looks all right. Let me know if that.
Yeah, Matt Ryan is the man. Matt Ryan sucks.
Matt Ryan is disappointing, but you know, got lucky there. He gave up the touchdown to play before.
Here, let me mute
But
this.
we just want him to do enough to beat these Eagles. That's what we want to do. What happened to Cowboys abroad?
Number 1. No. I think he was trying to get the NFL live stream thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, David West touchdown. Matt Ryan did a weird little bloop and touchdown.
Yeah, it's a little flick over, man, like Brett Favre used to do, underhanded flicks into the end zone.
It worked.
Again, guys, remember, hit that like, that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And again, much love to all our donators, our sponsors to the channel.
Yes, as you can see here.
Yes, it was a big battle last night, our biggest battle we ever had. All right, and really put us on the map as far as having a chance to maybe the beginning phases of possibly going to the draft in Dallas for 3 days. And we are seriously considering that. There's a lot of things that got to be moved around. A lot of financial stuff still has to be.
Let's make it clear, guys. Unfortunately, Fiance will probably be the only one making that draft.
Trust me, I want you to go,
won't be able to, and I would love to go, but my other work commitments just don't let me.
Yeah. So we're really looking into that. It's not 100%, but because of yesterday's big push, it's definitely helped.
Oh, okay. It's all right, Cowboys abroad. It happens. I thought you were just trying to like move a message up or something. I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, it happens. Don't worry. So let me see. I want Atlanta to win too because I'm from Georgia. So yeah, Buddy Johnson, you know. Go Falcons in this case.
Yeah, hit a couple questions up.
Super Bowl prediction, Saints versus Steelers. True Blue, again.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I wouldn't mind that because I think the Saints could actually win.
A lot of people want the Saints. I think it's going to be Vikings, and I'm hoping Jacksonville Jaguars. That's my hope. But it'd probably be New England and Vikings. And I think the Vikings can handle them.
I think either the Saints or the Vikings or, you know, the Patriots and the Steelers. Like, those are my kind of back and forth, and I wouldn't mind seeing any combination of that. But, well, actually, I would mind Patriots and the Steelers, but still, both you guys need to go. Yeah, unfortunately, DJ, I just can't make it. You know, I don't have the vacation time from my other job to be able to make it in the middle of the week like that. But Fiance schedule is, you know, might be a little more flexible. That's why we're trying to work it out and see. But it's looking good so far. We're trying to work it out for sure. And I'd like at least for him to go and be able to, you know, bring you guys all the news and all the updates. And of course, I'll still be doing, you know, supporting, helping, whatever, and bringing you guys any breaking news that happens throughout, if anything. So, Santa Claus is saying go Eagles. So, Santa Claus, thanks for joining us here. So, Space Cowboy 17, I want Atlanta to win, then lose in the next round to pour salt in the wound for Philly. I just don't want them to win because I don't want them to have any playoff wins either, like with this team, you know? Yeah. Like, I just, you know, I don't know. If we went 13-3 and we couldn't get a freaking playoff win, neither should you. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So there you go, guys. That's just my petty feelings on that, unfortunately. But we're keeping it real on my Cowboys family. I could lie and say otherwise, but it's the truth. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. Let me see. DJ Crown J, yeah, my girlfriend's used her vacation time for our Orlando, Florida trip, so she can't go either. She's mad. Well, are you saying that you already have an Orlando trip booked, or that you were here recently? So, because we are in the Central Florida area, and if you ever are here, you know, let us know. We'd love to meet you and hang out. Buddy Johnson said, I'm predicting a rematch from last year. So you're thinking Falcons-Patriots. That'd be crazy. I don't know how I'd feel about that because I do think that the Falcons would lose again. Just saying, I don't think New England would ever allow themselves to be disrespected that way again, you know? Because as much as it was a big comeback, it was a big embarrassment that whole first half.
All right, fixed it.
Here we go, 2nd and 14.
Uh-oh.
And wow, very manageable 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Let me see. Ray 45. I'm from Georgia. I have a love-hate relationship with Atlanta right now. And then let me see. I understand. Atlanta blew Super Bowl and the Bulldogs blew a national championship. So that's true. That's crazy. So, Space Cowboy 17 because fiance here is most likely might be able to, or we're trying to work out the details, make it to the draft. But I unfortunately won't be able to join him because I don't have any vacation time from my other job. it just kind of is what it is, guys, unfortunately. But fiance, ooh, and he got the first.
Oh.
So, but fiance will hopefully be able to make it. We're going to do our best to make that happen. And really, it's because of you guys and yesterday's stream that we're even, able to consider making it happen because, like we said, we have been we planned earlier before the start of this channel or the thought of starting this channel. We planned a big vacation for fiance and I to Europe this year.
Yes.
Kind of a bucket list thing.
And we'll be checking in with you guys during that week, even during our vacation.
We'll keep you guys updated always. Don't worry.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to follow us on our trips too, guys. So.
Yeah. Oh, DJ Crown J, definitely let us know when you're gonna be down here. We'd love to hang out and get the chance to finally meet you and your girlfriend and I believe your son, right?
That'd be awesome, man.
So that would be really cool because we are in the Central Florida area. So.
Yes. Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So definitely let us know, man. So and let me see, David West. I don't like the truth. We were so bad this year. We started out so good though. And you know what? That's the problem with the truth. Even when you know it's true, it still hurts. Truth hurts. So, but yes, the truth hurts. So, and even us and my Cowboys family, the truth hurts us sometimes too. But we gotta face reality if we ever want to improve.
There
and that goes for
quick
anything
pass.
and anyone.
Man, nowhere to go.
And
so
again, another 3 and 3rd and 4.
Big play here.
Ooh.
Wow. Here we go.
Let me see. Ooh, sorry, give me a second. This is so good.
What are you? Tell me what you're enjoying.
Chocolate. So, and for those of you guys who asked me earlier what some of my musical tastes are, this is a mug from my favorite band. There you go.
Ocean City soundtrack. 3rd and 5. Big stop here. Come on, there's a hold. Overthrown. That's what we like to see. There's a hold.
No bueno. Where are they on the field? Are they in a kick or punt?
They're in a punt.
Okay. No. Oh, yeah. No, that's why I couldn't tell which side on the field. My aunt lives in Jacksonville. She has season passes to the Jags game. David, that is really cool. I wish that we, live close enough because maybe not for season passes to be able to at least catch a game once in a while. But unfortunately, all the good Jacksonville games just never seem to hit us in Jacksonville in a way that works with our schedule.
Yeah,
so
they were in
London for the Cowboys game that's supposed to be in Jacksonville. And now that they play Jacksonville again, it's in Dallas.
In the end zone. All right, so the 2-20 it goes.
And then
with 2 minutes and 8 seconds, up 10-6 for the Falcons. Yes.
Let me see. What's the band? So the wristband says "My Cowboys Family," guys.
The
so
band
it's,
or the band? I think.
Oh, the band. Oh, that. Whoopsie. That's how band. I meant wristband. So it's a Motion City soundtrack. So they're no longer together, but their music is pretty great. And if you like kind of, I wouldn't compare them exactly to Blink 182, but I definitely say they're like similar to that, a little bit more pop, but not really pop, still punk, But if you like early 2000s kind of like, alternative punk, I think you'd like them. So, just I don't know. So let me see. Could I get the blue light thingy?
The blue light thingy
for Mod.
Oh, who's that?
Space Cowboy 17.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and.
I have to do one thing real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm working on something here real quick for.
Yeah, so Cowboys will always be first. Go Cowboys. Buddy Johnson, you got that right. Well, we always keep it Cowboys #1 on this channel, but, there's other teams in the NFL too, and we definitely have to talk about them.
And not only that,
but can't wait for the Cowboys versus Panthers game next season. Oh, that's going to be a good one because that is one of those weird games that could go either way.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, that's without question.
So, if Jags make it to the Super Bowl, I'm hoping to talk her into going if it happens. David West, and for her sake, I hope so too, because even if they lose, it would still be one heck of an experience for y'all to be able to see her team in the Super Bowl. And again, the Jacksonville Jaguars, who no one expected to be this good like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, they're definitely coming back with a vengeance. And, hopefully, they can make some moves and improve their offense, fix some of those problems that they have with it. Mainly Blake Bortles.
I don't know. If he can manage the game for them, I don't see why.
John Brown, Eagles do suck. Boo Eagles. Fiance shirt says it all.
Who said that? John Brown?
John Brown.
John Brown, we need to sign you from the Cardinals. We need to sign him as a receiver.
We got a lot of Cowboys in here.
Receiver. Huh?
We get a lot of Cowboys in here. Jason Garrett and
Yeah, I know. All these famous people. David West, basketball player. Don't know if he's heard that before, but you have to have heard that because David West was a famous, good basketball player. Anyway.
Imagine a Jags-Titans AFC Championship game. I mean, technically, it could happen. Realistically, will it happen? Probably not. It would be great, though. Who do you think? I mean, at that point, I would definitely pick Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville would beat the Titans.
Oh, yeah, to go to the Super Bowl? I mean, I would think that the Titans, because again, if the Eagles get in there, the Eagles might win. You know, if they get an easy team, like I say easy. If they get it, they got there, they're good. But
the thing is, the reason that you say easy is because that offense can get picked apart by this Eagles defense easily.
Yeah,
like
I can
slaughtered.
see that. Here we go. Now, 2 minutes and 8 seconds.
Let me put it up.
A nice pitch out to Coleman. All the room in the world.
He's
got
going,
15
he's
yards,
going,
20 yards, 20-yard
22.
run. 2 minute war. Well, no, 2 minutes and 1 second. So they got one more play, which is great.
That's smart.
Yep. Just happened to work out, but.
Man, what a move too.
Oh no, 2 minute warning. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it did come. Okay, so 2 minute warning now, guys. Here, I'll mute this again. Woo. There we go. So here, and then, let me see. Who do we have? Falcons or Eagles? So we are both definitely rooting for the Falcons in this case.
We're rooting for the Falcons. I think.
Yes.
I think. Out of my Cowboys family, my mother and my daughter are the only ones that picked the Eagles, and not because they won. Them, they think they're going to win.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a close game, and so far it has been. But I do truly think the Falcons are going to win this game, mainly because there's no Wentz. That's mainly. If the Wentz was there, it'd be a whole
Santa
different
Claus
situation.
says he wants the Eagles to move on and then lose to the Vikings just because he hates the Falcons so much. Again, I don't blame you. I just don't want, like I said, I don't want the Eagles to get any playoff wins at all. So I want them to lose now. And I'd rather the Falcons get a win and then lose later on or whatever or keep advancing. I mean, I don't like them. And I definitely hate that game, but I respect them and their team. So, you know, and not saying I don't respect the Eagles, but I just want to see the Eagles lose. So there you go. Who will win the Super Bowl? So D will. It really depends on who goes to the Super Bowl. But as far as the NFC side of things, I think the Saints are my likely favorite.
I'm taking the Minnesota Vikings.
And on the AFC side of things, I would say it's probably the Patriots.
I mean, favorites for sure.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Jags.
I agree.
Yeah, I guess
again, my
Patriots would be the
hopeful
team I
heart
think
would say
makes it.
Jags, but the likely team, I would say Patriots. So there you go.
I can't dispute that.
True Blue Gonzalez, the New Orleans Saints will win the Super Bowl. I hope you're right. And again,
I don't mind that.
The way he's been playing this year,
Definitely
I hate
could
to say it, and no one deserves it because you got to earn it. But talk about a player who kind of deserves it because he's been insane this year. This is his best year ever.
No, I agree.
Accuracy-wise, he broke every record. Yeah, so you know
there,
what?
completion percentage. I mean,
yeah. So you have to give him so much credit for that because as a quarterback to go in there and complete 72% of your passes, basically. I mean, talk about any team's fantasy. So, and again, the pass heaviness of this team does mean that, yeah, he's going to have a few more interceptions. And their biggest weakness, of course, is their defense. But again, they are an offense-heavy team. So, and it works for them for the most part. So, and it's working so far, and I think it's going to take them to the way. In the sense of that they count on their offense to really win their games. That their passing game is their powerhouse, the heart of the team. The same way Jaguars, their defense is what's going to take them all the way, or could take them all the way. And the Vikings, I feel like they definitely can go all the way. I'm just still very hesitant about their offense.
OMFG is saying that.
OMFG Google, thanks for joining us here.
Yeah, OMFG says that Brady will get number 6. He's in the house.
So, and again, that's looking very likely. I really hope that's not the case, though. But, I mean, what are you going to do? So, 2-minute warning here, guys. I just put the volume back up.
All right, here we go, guys. Back in the mix. 2 minutes. Slant to Julio Jones, first down, past midfield, first down, move the chains, I think.
Yep.
If not, doesn't matter. They're quick huddling this baby, and they're going to get some points right here. Let's break this open.
Let's go.
Come on.
And they're moving fast. They have 1 timeout left. Philly has 3.
I will never say go Falcons even. I'll say it in a jest, but
sad.
But I'm going to say down with the Eagles. Eagles suck. Come on, keep this.
Sam Bradford might start tomorrow.
Keep this alive.
It'd be nice to see Barry Church
he's been
get
activated.
a ring.
I know that. I know Sam Bradford has been activated. Barry Church. Some people don't want him to get a ring because they don't want him to get a ring with another team. But
I think the sadder part about him getting a ring is just the fact that he didn't do it with us. You know, I think that's the part that hurts. But you know what? Like you said, Cowboys abroad, he made a good business move. And honestly, can I blame him? He's playing better. He's doing better. He's more successful there.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's going down the field. No, and a very bad pass. Double coverage, basically.
So, on him like, and again, they're not in field goal range, so that would be a mistake, Santa Claus. What, Sam Bradford?
I agree 100%. I agree 100% with Cowboys abroad. I didn't want to really say it too much, but you don't want to play with what's working. Case Keenum has been, doing the job. And you don't want to throw Bradford in there.
The time to change things up is not the playoffs. The time to change things up is like week 2, 3, 7, whatever.
Well, whenever they come back and they're able to. Bradford's been injured, but you also have had, you have Bridgewater back there too.
OMFG Google said we have Hogan back. He can be a difference maker.
Hogan from the Patriots?
I think so. Yeah. Let me see. I can't see the Vikings making it. So Tampa Bay Gaming, thanks for being
here.
3rd
and 13. It's a screen. To the running back on the outside. He's got to go across the field to get that first down.
And no good. And DJ Crown J with a $5 super chat. I hope to meet you guys when I come to Central Florida.
For sure, brother.
Thank you, DJ. And again, if any of you other guys ever are in Central Florida, please let us know. We'd, love to meet up with you guys and take a second to hang out with you. But DJ Crown J, for sure, make sure to let us know. Send us an email or a message or something and just let us know. We'll definitely try to work something out.
With our schedule, I'm sure we can find time to hang out somewhere, man.
And enjoy it too. It's I know not too far from Alabama, but Central Florida is definitely every kid's living dream. So you got lots of choices to make that little boy happy, and I know it sounds like you guys are gonna have a good trip. So
yeah, man, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Go with the hot hand. Yep, Cowboys abroad. You nailed it. Santa Claus, Week 1, Vikings beat the Saints, and Sam Bradford was a starter.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's just because. Was he hurt?
Yeah, he was. No. Bradford was the starter.
Bradford was just a starter then?
Yeah. I mean, he got hurt, and that's what happened. That's why.
I guess, but is it more because the Saints were a little off their game, and the Vikings just happened to get lucky? Or, again, or the defense was more on their game?
Let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, he got hit. That should be a flag, although he tipped the ball. So I can't say that. If he tipped the ball,
flag.
If he tipped the ball, though, it's no flag.
I just hit myself in the face. So here, how about this? Oh, I missed.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It was tipped. He's saying it was tipped. You got to remember that. That's a big part of this.
Yep.
If it's touched, it doesn't matter if he runs into him.
The Eagle player did touch the ball.
Yeah. So.
Look. Ready? Hit. You can't see it from that angle the way they showed it. But you saw it in the other one.
Once he touches it,
he's fine. Ready? Right here. You'll see it here. And right.
Yep.
There. Yep.
His finger flipped back. Definitely touched.
So.
No flag. That's what it should be.
Ooh, Rave, that's not a very nice thing to say, Rave. I mean, every place has its good and bad parts. But I will say that whole controversy with the Roy Moore,
Alabama?
Right? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Roy Moore? And
that whole situation?
The other guy running, that was a little crazy there. But, there's a lot of factors that play into that. So, it's crazy. UCF was terrible and will be again. No, you know what, Tampa Bay Gaming?
Boo. USF is terrible. No, they're not terrible. And both teams should kind of stick together on that. Oh, man. So now they have to repunt it, or it's just being reviewed? I see. So this is going to be overturned. The flag will be taken away. Guys, just a little reminder while they're doing this. Hit that thumbs up for the stream. If you're new, hit subscribe. And definitely make sure that notification bell is on. Not just on, but also on for all, if you want to get it for all notifications.
Yeah, make sure to follow us on Twitter. We are going to be posting there from now on every time we go live, just because YouTube's a little broken today.
Yeah, they didn't send out any notifications, at least not in the beginning. We don't know when and if they ever did. But we appreciate all you guys being out here and joining us for, a Philadelphia. What's wrong? Yeah. Why can't they figure this out? It's pretty simple. It's obvious.
He's tipped. I don't.
It's strange.
And when people complain about too many replays and stuff like that, I can see why, because this feels a little unnecessary. Review it once, maybe twice.
Okay, they got it done.
I know, but it still felt like it took an unnaturally long time.
I think we saw it before anybody else did.
Amount of time, I should say.
And they should have been reviewing that way quicker than they waited.
And then there's other plays that just never get reviewed when they should be.
And they scratch your head scratchers. Like, what? How could that not be checked right now?
I know.
Wow.
Oh.
So this is still 10-6, 46 seconds left. The Eagles have the ball. They have 2 timeouts.
All right, here we go.
First and 10, and they're on their, 30 or something? I don't even know. I'm sorry if I'm going to guess.
Let me see. I didn't see it exactly.
Their own 28-yard line. So let's see what they can do here with 46 seconds as we head into the half.
And they're obviously just trying to get in field goal range at least.
All right. Oh, what a block.
Great job.
Little side block there. Not defenseless? No flags for that? No, I guess not the Eagles.
Why?
Because they've called that in other games. They've called that. Juju, whatever his name is from the Steelers, the receiver, he made a block like that on another player. I think it was a Cincinnati Bengal, and he knocked him out. And it was a similar situation. And they didn't call. They called
flag now.
They called flags, and they were saying, "Oh, you should be thrown out the league. It's football."
We gotta
throw that flag. It's on the Eagles.
It's on you. Actually, false start on the offense, but. Funny side note, there actually was a flag on Fiance during Little G's game.
You want to explain that?
So we like to record both the kids' games, always record their games and kind of put them together, a little highlight reel of all their plays and all that.
We did it for the kids like multiple times already, multiple years.
The thing is, during this game, definitely some questionable calls by the refs. Fiance here, I guess, got a little too vocal for the refs' liking and was standing close to the end zone as the Jacksonville Jaguars, Little D's team, tried to score an extra point. The kids went out of bounds, and Fiance moved out of the way
to avoid contact.
Yes.
And
the
they
thing
called
is,
for interference.
so one of the other team's coach did not like the call.
Well, what happened was it was a penalty, and we were stopping our own. They were going to replay the play.
Yeah.
So the other coach said, "Why should we be penalized for that?" And they get another chance when it was their own
parent that
ran into the play. So they called a penalty on me.
Yes.
Parent interference, and they called it, no good for the conversion, no second chance. Oh!
Are you? There's a flag.
I know. Are you freaking kidding me?
What a play!
You guys, are you watching this right now?
Oh wait, no, there's no flag.
Wow.
They took a timeout.
Yeah, that's weird. Did you see what just happened, guys? That should have been picked. He kicked it in the air, and they caught it, and they got another.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable. Oh.
Look.
Why did he jump?
Yes, his leg.
Because
he jumped up to try and get it better.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it hit his knee. It bounced off his knee.
What's going on with this guy?
And then he caught it. Oh, my God. I hope you guys are watching this game along with us because that was one heck of a play.
It's just unbelievably
And it looks like there's no flag. Crap. I saw a flag. I thought I saw a flag fly, but correct me, I guess. I was wrong.
Holy moly. I mean, they get at least another play, 10 yards. At least they have a shot. And this guy can kick it.
What's up, Vanessa Collins, Manuel Corona? Thanks for joining us here. So, sure been a lot of flags in this game. Yeah, true. I have to say, there's been a lot of penalties on both sides, though.
He's going for a good 15, 20. Yeah, good, nothing.
No good. Georgia would run UCF out of the stadium. So Santa Claus said,
but
go Eagles.
We'll never know, right? Because college won't let us know, right? They want to protect those big conferences and that money. They don't want to let us have a little taste. Little UCF upsetting one of their teams that's going to hurt their program, and they lose money. That's what it's about. Everybody out there knows it, even Rave. And I have much respect for your college prowess, but you got to admit, it's all for the money.
And it's a shame that they're making all this money off these college kids that don't make any money.
But that's a whole different story. But I'm just saying, they're going Hail Mary here. Hail Mary. Get him!
Nope.
They went short.
And he
faked
caught
the Hail Mary. 1 second left.
That was a fingertip catch by Jeffrey there.
I want to check that again. That was close. Did he have possession? Did he bobble that?
He didn't bobble it. It was just fingertip catch.
Come on. Call that flag. Call that play. Bobbling. All right, so Elliott's going for it.
Well, here we go, guys. 1 second left.
That could make a difference, this play.
Let me see.
Jeez, man.
All right. Yeah, guys, you guys will probably be just a tiny little bit ahead of us just because, stream is always about 30 seconds delayed. But here we go. 53-yard field goal attempt. It looks good. Man.
Big play. That bounce off the leg?
Yep.
Wow.
Cost them 3 points.
Momentum switches.
This game goes into halftime 10-9.
It's crazy.
Falcons are winning.
Football is just unbelievably crazy, guys.
And again, the Falcons get the ball second half.
I'm trying to think who started with
the Eagles started the first play of the game was that Ajayi fumble.
That's right,
remember?
that first drive. Yeah, so
there you go.
It was that interference play.
Oh yeah, sorry. That's right. That's what led
to
the. My bad. I misspoke.
And then Ajayi. Yeah, but still, oh man, 10-9. I mean, what a swing momentum in this back and forth, back and forth. Now the Eagles have the momentum. They're going to come back off at halftime and be ready to roll. It sucks.
College players get a free education. The narrative that they don't get paid is ridiculous.
Who said that, Rave?
I almost want to agree with you, Rave, but
on that note, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. But that free college education is worth, at best, let's say even an expensive school, let's make it over, let's put it like $100,000, $120,000 total. 4 years, full 4 years. You make it, although you graduated. These colleges make millions of dollars off of this whole entire system. And you're telling me the best they can do is a measly scholarship when these players are going out there. And again, yeah, they're playing for the chance to possibly be in the NFL one day, but some of these guys aren't. And they're still out there and they're still playing for the love of the game and all that stuff. But I don't know. I feel like they should get something more than just a scholarship. At least, you know, I mean, I don't know. That's just me. Because I just think it's unfair that these schools make millions and millions of dollars on these players and use them as a product and a commodity to draw more students into their school as well. And to draw, you know, I mean, for them it's cheap. You know, even if they spend $1 million in paying scholarships for the whole football team, they make like so much more off of that. So I don't know. Some of us can't even, and Rave, I know, because I am paying for school out of pocket right now, and I'm currently paying off my school debt right now. So, you know, school debt is not a joke, but the fact that our government has set it up so that, you know, student debt has overtaken credit card debt, I think that should make everyone stop and say what exactly, you know, something more than that is going on here. So please let's not be dumb and blame these students or the players for being forced to play into the system that's been built. And let's question the systems that's built right now when everyone else is making all this money off of these players' hard work and accomplishments and off of their backs. Not saying no one should, you know, get your coin. That's fine, but sorry. You know, there's definitely a discrepancy there that needs to be fixed. And I'm not saying I know how to fix it. I'm going to be clear about that, but there's a problem. So...
or at least as a usage. I understand, you know, they are using them, but when it's all, we're talking about the money when it comes.
I know, and these kids get a big chance to. I know, and a lot of these kids do get the chance to go to school, and I'm not trying to downplay that at all. If it wasn't for this, these kids might not have a chance to be able to afford an education or go to a school, you know, that can give them a better education as well. So there's definitely major props to that, and I'm not trying to downplay that at all. I'm just saying that, you know, I think that we could do more or better. I don't know. So, but, you know, if there's more to it than that, then please feel free to educate me, Rave. Give me some, you know, some resources or something so that I can, you know, educate myself a little more on that. You know, I'd love to see it a little better from your perspective, you know. So, anyway, let's get back to this game, guys. Let me see. They needed refs in 3 of those wins, and Nick Folk sucks. So, and David West, you're paying $5,000 for just a year and a half. Yes. So I fortunately was able to get a half scholarship to a private all-women's college when I first started college. And unfortunately, due to other life circumstances, I couldn't keep going. But I ended up still having quite a bit of debt that followed me for a very long time, that I've been working towards for a very long time. I'm still working on it now. But I was able to return back to school very recently, and you know, it's still a struggle, and it's going to be a struggle, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And, you know, I'm just trying to make smarter decisions now than I did then. But I'm just saying that I would not let my son, you know, get a $40,000 $40,000 into debt for a college degree. I feel like there are smarter other ways around it. And everyone has different options, but, you know, you can do it. There's a way to do it. It's not easy. It's not fun, but if you want it and you are able to do it, you know, but not everyone is able to do it. I feel very fortunate that I am even able to do what I do now. So, you know, again, this YouTube stuff, you know, was kind of a big effort for us too, because we didn't know much about how to start it exactly. And we put in a lot of hard work into trying to do things right, even from the beginning. So, you know, we never wanted to put out something that was not the best that we could do, the best quality that we could produce, no matter what our level was. So, and now look, I mean, we went from having one mic and one very bad camera to having a better camera to having 2 mics and our background. Yeah, actually, we had no mics. We did it on our phones, guys. We started just on our phones, right?
we did it on our phones and edited it together, but
yeah.
we also did the streams. We did it with your old.
Oh, that's right. We did it with my old video camera. We started off with, we didn't even have a mic. We did it with our laptop microphone. And that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, we've done our best to do as much work to improve this and to do our best and keep learning and progressing forward. So,
hard work and effort.
But we know that we are lucky to even be where we are now. So.
Thanks to them, too.
There you go. This is why USF has football. So. You see, if you were to pay these kids, all these kids would end up at a handful of schools because the highest bidder would get all the players. That would make college football pointless. And that's a valid point. So I'm just saying, I feel, and again, and that's the thing, maybe not pay them necessarily, but I don't know. There has to be some way that the colleges can maybe give back a little more to some of these players in a way that isn't, unfair to any, lower tier or lower level schools or whatever. I don't know. Just a thought. Tom Brady's the reason you hate the Patriots. That's funny, Tampa Bay. Let me see. And then Dallas Cowboy Football News. Eagles can win this game. Not. And then, don't speak too soon. You never know. You really don't know. I don't want to count any chickens, any hawks or eagles, or any Falcons or Eagles before they hatch. So, the Falcons, I don't want to say they blew it, but the Eagles were managed to get the game to 10-9. So let's just see what happens from here. Atlanta does get the ball. Hopefully they can score right away. I think that would make a big impression. If Atlanta can manage to score a touchdown on this first drive in the second half, I think that's going to be big for them. I think it can have them hold on to the momentum. So, but that Eagles Stadium was actually starting to get loud, starting to get crazy. Let me see. And then, yes, Manuel Corona, you are original MCF. You've been here for since the very, very early beginning, guys. And it's for all you guys who found us very early on, or if you found us more recently. So thank you so much for being here, being a part of my Cowboys family, supporting us. And it looks like on the screen they're talking about some of the later matchups. If you haven't already, let us know what your picks are. We've talked about it here. Everyone here in my Cowboys family did pick the Patriots in that Patriots-Titans game, but we are all rooting for the Titans to win somehow. As far as the Eagles here, myself and Little G did pick the Falcons to win, and so did Fiance, but Grandma and Little J both picked the Eagles to win. So let's see what happens. It's definitely going to be a fun one. It's definitely going to be close. Let me see. As far as the Pittsburgh and Jacksonville game, once again, Little G and I both went with Pittsburgh. We do think that Steel Curtain, even though it's more offense than defense, will win that game. Fiance is definitely rooting for Jacksonville. He picked Jacksonville. He thinks they will be the upset of the playoffs, that they're going to win this game and make it to the championship. I really hope so. I would love to see that happen. I still think Pittsburgh is going to make it. So, Little J and Grandma both picked Pittsburgh as well. And, of course, the final game, the Vikings versus the Saints. Now, this one's the one where I think most of us are a little more divided, just because Fiance and I both picked Minnesota. We do think defense will win this game. As much as we both would like to see the Saints win, I think the Vikings are going to take this one. Fiance agrees as well. But Little G, Little J, and Grandma all think that Drew Brees, the Saints offense, is going to pull it off. They're going to win. They're going to make it to the championship. And a lot of us are actually predicting the Saints will be the Super Bowl contender for the NFC. Let's see what happens. So it's only cheating if you get caught. Oh, MFG Google, he got caught, so it's cheating. So there you go. And then my Packers have to play the Patriots next year. And Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. That is interesting. And I think the number one question I have is how healthy is Aaron Rodgers going to be when he plays? Is it going to be like an early season game? Is it going to be mid-season, end of the season? That's dangerous. I'm not sure. I want to say overall the Patriots would win just because they do have the more balanced team, and Green Bay does struggle defensively, and their wide receivers have been a little bit up and down, but still more up than down. Look, Aaron Rodgers just makes magic happen, let's be real. But I do think the Patriots will probably win just because I think they have the more disciplined defense, and I'm not really sure what Green Bay's defense is going to look like next year. I think Green Bay has the likelier chance of winning if they face them in the middle or the end of the season, but if it's going to be an early game, I do think the Patriots will win. So that's just my prediction on that. Let me see. We're happy to play against the bad man. Tampa Bay Gaming said, Drew Brees is my second favorite quarterback, and Rodgers is my first. So, Drew Brees, I was saying this to Fiance earlier. I'm not sure if I said it on stream as well, but how amazing is it that he has completed 72% of his passes this year? I mean, that's just a mind-blowing statistic. So, way to go, Drew Brees. You really are a legend and a record setter. Oh, go ahead, baby. There you go.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, man.
So, but I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy, you know.
Yeah.
I want a quarterback. 72%.
Drew Brees is definitely, and he's done it. See, he's on the top of that completion percentage, and he's done it consistently. This is his top 3 out of 4.
Even
in the NFL history.
Yeah, even his worst year, I think, matches other quarterbacks like best years.
Not even it surpasses their best years. So it's fantastic
when you put stats like that. And again, it's surprising. It's not surprising that they haven't managed to get more than one Super Bowl when you consider how much they've struggled defensively throughout the years.
I agree.
But offensively, you have to give them so much credit, so much respect.
For sure. And
then if UCF wants to be in the college football playoffs, they should join one of the Power 5 conferences, said Buddy Johnson.
Well, they tried, haven't they? I mean, I think they were denied.
They were denied.
Now, there's a thing my brother talks about because he's a USF fan, University of South Florida. I'm UCF, University of Central Florida. And the thing about those teams is that he said something about some kind of move coming soon where some of these ACCs are going to split. Teams are going to go to another division. They're going to split up into, I don't know, something like that. And they're going to take in another 2 teams from another big division. You understand? So 2 teams from, let's say, Division A are going to, big Division A is going to go to an open, they're going to have another 2 openings, let's say, on another big division conference. And they're going to say, let's go to this conference, goes to 2 teams from this conference are going to go to this conference. Now, this conference has 2 openings. And they might actually also open another 2 teams up. So now they have 4 spots open. And that's something where you can see teams like USF and UCF go together. See, that's the thing. They're going to go together because they want to keep the rivalry between these colleges still fresh to make them mean something. And they know that things are growing. So eventually you might see UCF and USF both together go into a big conference as they open up spots, as they move around spots from conference to conference. Let me know, guys, if that's even a possibility. To you guys out there know college more than I do. Yes. But let me know what you think about that. I think that's what my brother said, and he's pretty damn smart. And I think that is he knows this whole thing much more than I do as well. And he believes that if it happens, which he says it's still going to be difficult. That's let me stress that. So with that, if it happens, that would be the way it would go. That's the way they would be able to get into a big conference. All right, a major conference. All right, here we go. Boom, good block. Ooh. That wall broke. Let me see. And the Eagles collapsed.
Ray 415. Speaking of Brees, for those of you who don't know, Baker Mayfield's only 6 foot tall. This is why I say he will not go in the first round.
I agree. That's a big deal. Is
it true they called Roger Staubach Captain America? Yeah,
yep.
Right?
Captain America, Captain Comeback. A lot of different captains, but yes, because he was in the Navy. Remember that, guys. He went to Vietnam. He went to Vietnam, and when he took, instead of going right to the NFL, which he could have done, he went into the Navy for 4 years and served, got through, and then then played NFL and became known for the Hail Mary play against the Vikings in the playoffs. And that sparked the whole America's team and Captain
Comeback. Much respect to him as well, because he easily could have gone into the league in that, but for him to value serving his country Vietnam, and to do that, I mean,
gotta give him credit.
So much respect,
and that's why he got so much. That's why he's Captain America, Captain Comeback. Those are the nicknames that Roger the Dodger. Because he would be very elusive in the pocket, could escape sacks. He can move around there, slither away from sacks. So I watch all of him. I watched ever was just when I was a young kid. I'd watch highlights of him. I never really watched him play live because I never really knew football when I was that young.
It's hard, again, even as a young child, it's hard to appreciate all the nuances of football. But
I remember the 81, 82 football, the Falcon game, actually.
Wow.
Nice play. Oh, his knee. Please be okay. Freeman. That looked
I think
crazy.
He just slipped.
I know, but the way that knee buckled, sometimes you can tear it when you're on that kind of situation.
And he looks just pissed. So
Yeah,
I don't think he looks
thank
hurt.
goodness. No.
I know. It's
It
all
was just
right.
a little bit,
crazy injuries happen.
Well, that happens. That looked like it almost went. Oh man, he had to rush that because he was. Oh. Oh, man.
Here, well, I don't want to miss this, but I do. I'll be right
All right,
back,
baby.
guys. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll be.
Here, I'll put this over here so you can hear the audio and hear a little bit as well to the game while I speak over this here. But it's 3rd and 6, 13 minutes and 30 seconds and ticking. Matt Ryan cannot find his receiver. He's scrambling out. He's trying to run for the first. He's throwing it. Good defensive play by number 31 from the Eagles. Mills. Wow, man, that was a good play. Let me see. Let me take over the reins here, guys. Any UCF fans? Yeah, right here. Tampa Bay Gaming says the Seahawks have a good defensive duels coming up this season.
No, we said UFC.
Oh, I thought you said the Seahawks. Okay. Buddy Johnson says they could join the Southeastern Conference, the SEC. That would be a big conference. That would be an interesting. Definitely, they play some Florida schools and amongst each other. I agree. I think that would be a good thing, a good future for UCF and USF. Remember, I think it's going to be both of them going together for that smaller but in-state Florida battle, which is a big deal for UCF and USF. And, just like it would be when eventually Florida, but Florida and Florida State have a bigger matchup there. Miami and all those colleges would have a big matchup. So there's 5 big schools. And you know who was number one?
Big football state.
Yeah. 5 schools now. 5 colleges have become football dominant. And that's a fact. So it's about time that the other 2 get respect, and they will come in soon. I do think it will happen. These things, what happened with UCF 13-0 this year, even though we got ranked 6th. I still can't believe that, but that has opened people's eyes, and it's not just this one. It's the one with Blake Bortles when we won that bowl. Then, I mean, that was unimaginable for me as a UCF student when I was there way back when attending there. So. Yeah, Rave says UCF come to the SEC. I don't know. I mean, he's laughing, but in time, I think you build a better program. And again, I got to stress this: in Florida, which is one of the biggest football states there is, which team was number 1 this year? And it's not even about Georgia or Auburn I'm talking about the state of Florida. Florida State has a great program. I mean, legendary program. Burt Reynolds went there and played football. You have the Gators, Emmitt Smith, near and dear to us, play for that. That's a huge football program. You got Miami Hurricanes and Jimmy Johnson, and that whole. Let me get this off. And Jimmy Johnson and Michael Irving and all that whole crew that came from Miami and were just like fantastic. And after all these years of programs that have been established in the football programs, USF is actually, I think they were the second best, were they? I don't know. They might have dropped off at the end, but they were. UCF was the number 1 college in the state of Florida, undoubtedly, and everybody has to agree on that. I think everybody would agree on that. No? Yes? No? Everybody? Let me hear it, Rave, what you have to say. Do you think that the UCF Golden Knights were the number 1 team in the state of Florida? Because if you say yes, that means that we can compete in these conferences. Compete. I'm not saying we win a national championship, but let's be real. Yeah, we're not going to win the championship this year. We probably wouldn't have won, but no chance for us. We should at least be allowed these bigger conferences so we have a chance to get to that point. And maybe we won't because we'll play tougher teams on a more consistent basis, maybe more established programs over a consistently long period of time. These consistent programs become dominant. So, that's another thing you have to account for. But UCF has been dominating on the second tier. So it's time for us to get up there with the big boys. I do believe. Conor McGregor. UFC. See, I'm getting confused. UFC, UCF. I got to keep that in mind. OMFMG says Falcons are more than capable of blowing a 1-point lead. I 100% agree with you. Google, for sure. David West says never got into UFC. Almighty Clay says, does anyone have NBA Live mobile account I can have? Not me. Tampa Bay Gaming says if they get into the SEC, UCF will get blown out. We'll have to see about that. USF will get blown out too, I guess you'd say. Tabby said, Florida State is a big program. Exactly. David West says, I agree. Tabby Gaming says, in my opinion, the rivalry should get brought back is Nebraska, Oklahoma. Maybe so. But that's a whole different conference, a whole different bag of worms. On that note, back to this game, baby. 13 minutes and under, ticking, second down. And again, who said this was going to be a low-scoring game? I know a couple people said that. Fiance said it too. And it's definitely a low-scoring game if you really look at the whole scheme of this game. And there's been opportunities for them to score, but not as much as there's been opportunities to really get stalemated and stopped. And you see both teams kind of not doing great on that side. Here it is. Great defense there, but, oh, that's a helmet tackle. That could be a flag. No flag. I'm surprised. Because Eagles suck. Florida and Texas have good college programs. That's what I'm saying. And I think we beat every Texas program as well. I'm not really 100% sure. I guess you could say Oklahoma's part of that Texas connection. So I guess. Not sure who the head coach is going to be. I'm not sure. That's a good question. I've heard there's some names. I don't know any. I'm not familiar with any of them, which is unfortunate for UCF. But hey, I think people will still be. I think kids will still be coming here. I do agree. I think bringing a big name coach be really nice. By the way, big stop. 4th down now for the Eagles. They got the punt. Will they? Will they? Will they? Yes, I think they will. So we're going to go about under 11 minutes here in the third quarter. 10-9, as you see in the upper corner, upper right-hand part of your screen. That right? I don't know. And you see the chat in the upper and whole right side of the screen, guys. Thank you for all your comments. Mods, thank you for helping out. I got to put Space Cowboy up in here as a mod. They're punting the ball, and we have it fair catch on the 12-yard line-ish. Let me see if I can find Space Cowboy here. Let's see here, guys. Let me cut this here. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Let it roll for a moment. Trying to find Space Cowboy, which I don't see in here. Oh, I'll see him later. All right, so let's see here, guys. If you haven't heard already, after last night's donation stream craziness that occurred, if you haven't seen it, you got to go check that out. But we are still to this point speechless about what happened yesterday. The reaction, tells it all. But we can't say thank you more to all of our supporters, donators, moderators, commenters, etc., guys. You guys are the bomb. You guys have helped us, even the fact that we can consider take a step in the direction. We still have some two different parts that we have to clear up still, but once that occurs, we'll see if we can even consider this this draft situation and heading out there to Big D for this historic event, and what we think is extremely historic, and would be more than worth it. And meeting up with all of the other Cowboy fans out there in Cowboy Nation, so the YouTubers and the fans that watch the YouTubers and comment on YouTubers and help support these channels. Much love and much thanks to all you guys from any team. Stay true to your team, no matter which it is. And if you're not sure and you're new into football, take the Dallas Cowboys. So let's see here. So Rave says that. Let me see here. Yeah, a lot of comments. I can't believe it goes this fast. Tabby says I hate Florida because I like the Florida State I hate Florida Gators because you like the Seminoles. Rave says that I've been a fan of UCF and USF for years. Think both underrated programs. Now, do I believe they could survive a season of playing SEC teams each week? No, not even close. And probably not, especially in the beginning. They would be the team that you step on the whole the easy game of your schedule. But that would change. I think over time it would. That's what happened with. I mean, that's what happened to the Cowboys, for a while. So, element better Nick Foles as far as, as the way that they play. Yeah, I mean, there's no comparison when you think about position, but you talk about quarterbacking, yes. Maybe. No, yeah. 1 second, guys. I don't want the. Sorry, guys. Had to fix that light. It was flickering. It was starting to get on my nerves. Let's see. Oh, okay, 1st and 10. Man, look at this. They got a lot of yardage here on this run. Coleman, yes. Wow, big play there. Big play. We got it back. All right. Sorry, guys. Let me see. You guys beat Alabama in 2000. That is true. We did. UCF did. I remember that game. I'll never forget that. I heard it. It's weird. I remember hearing it on the radio because I was at work at a pharmacy. Oof. So David West says, what do you think Tennessee should – do you think Tennessee should go to another conference? See, I'm not really too familiar with the college. So I got to step out of that part of the conversation, David West. I'm not really too familiar with that. That was almost 20 years ago. Exactly. My point is that we've built up to that. We've had great prospects and players. Dante Culpepper, you know, not that Blake Bortles is a great thing, but Brandon Marshall had some great years in the NFL and holds a record for most catches in one game. So, hey, I'm happy about my UCF Knights. Stronger King in the house. Stronger King. Brett Hundley is better than Nick Foles. That's very possible, Tam. I agree with that. Rave says UCF and USF have always had at least one NFL player on their roster, so they always are worth giving a look to. Thank you. And at the very least, you know, I know we'll be the, I don't want to say laughing stock, but the kicking, whipping boys of the conference. But you got to take your hits sometimes, and then you get better. You'll get tougher, and and I'm not saying, you know, as far as a literal beating. I'm saying that in these conferences, you have to get to that point. It's going to take some years. It's not going to just happen tomorrow. So, I mean, these are historic colleges, historic programs that you're battling up against, and you can have some real tough years. But I do think in time, the little team wins sometimes, and it will happen. I think UCF has already proven that just with their players, you know. And you're right. There's at least one NFL caliber player on every UCF team in the last 20 or so years, starting with Culpepper. But even before that, we had a couple of guys out there. Yeah, he was a Falcon player. We keep hitting back to the Falcons here, but I forgot his name. If I see it, I'll remember it. Let's see here. First down, Ryan with a nice pass, nice tight pass to Julio Jones. Nice catch. Nicer catch. Tabby Gaming says, we are losing Quentin Flowers. I know. My daughter, little Jay, loves, like my mother loves him. My daughter, you know, his story is unbelievable. If you don't know about it, please look it up. I mean, no family, his parents dead, both of them. It's crazy. And he couldn't have anybody walk him out on senior day. So it was a big thing. But he plays unbelievable. That guy's crazy good. And it'll be interesting which team gets him in the NFL. For sure. Let's see, a run by Devontae Freeman for about a gain of 2 yards. Vanessa Collins / Manuel Corona says, do you think Switzer will play a bigger role? Yes, I do. That's why I think Beasley's on the trading block. Watch for Beasley. Possibly being, I'm not saying he's going to be traded, but he possibly will be mentioned in trades. So, especially for this draft. So keep an eye on those things, guys. You never know. What if you mix Beasley in, trade him in to Seattle for Earl Thomas? Cowboy Legends is pushing that mindset of trying to trade or make a move for him in some way. Pick him up if he's cut. You know, if it's a realistic consideration, I say definitely let's try to get something like that going. That would be optimal, especially with Byron Jones on the last year of his contract next year. So, another team that has smaller school to watch, East Carolina. Yes, I know. I actually went to a game in East Carolina when UCF played them some years ago. But when I was a wee teen, playing, you know, for UCF, attending there and going to see one of my first. I guess it felt big. I went to the South Carolina game. I think I went to the East Carolina game. It was crazy. So I was also happy UCF won and beat Auburn. Yes, Stronger King. Me too. Trust me. We live streamed that, and I didn't think we had a chance. Every single analyst from ESPN said that we would get blown out. First down, Atlanta. That's the first. Whoa! They're marking him short. Are you? Wow! This guy keeps stepping backwards. This ref. I don't like what I'm seeing here, guys. I don't like the way these guys. Let's see where he hit. Let's be honest here. It's close. I gotta see where his hands are, but where his arms are. That's close. But they might have to review that. I might review it. It depends. If they don't give it to him, I'd review it. We were happy, Stronger King. You gotta check out that stream if you haven't already. That's about a good spot, I think. First down. Yes, baby. First down. Big play. Stronger King favorite team, he's asking you. TJ Witten back in the house. TJ, how you doing? Charles King, I love it. I love it. We got a lot of UCF fans in here. Tampa Bay game, he says, mine is USF or Bama or FSU. How can you have so many? I mean, I guess for me, you don't attend it. I don't know. It just always was a thing. I never was into college sports, so only time I was into it was when you were through college. UCF. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. And wouldn't miss anything too big? Am I good?
Yeah, no, you're good. Let's see. He's going deep. I think he's throwing it away.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Garbage.
Right. Let's make sure the audio is good here. Still good. Test. Say test.
You see, testing. Am I good?
Test. Yep, we're good.
All right.
So, guys, those are watching here first time or not. Hello, welcome to my Cowboys family.
Thank you for joining us here. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell even if YouTube's broken. And if you have a Twitter, go ahead and follow us on there at My Cowboys Family. And we will let you know when we go live always.
Let's see here. 2nd and 10. 7-10 left.
All right, here we go.
Devontae Freeman,
got stopped.
2 yards, a yard and a half. There's a flag as well. Out it goes. Let's see who it is. Let's see who it gets. Oh, no. Got bit by a mosquito. One of these last desperate flings for this mosquito to survive this tonight. It's going to be really cold, like 35 degrees.
Wow.
Yes, I love it. But that is on. Unfortunately, it's on the. Thankfully, it's on the Eagles. Yes.
Ooh, I guess you missed it when they said it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on, I gotta do one switch here.
What?
No, here, it'll just take me a moment.
All right.
I gotta get up in a moment. Let's see.
2nd and 5. Here we go. We're gonna be at under 7 minutes now.
Yep, 2nd and 5.
And they're just past midfield.
Here we go. He's going deep. Overthrew him.
Yeah.
Man, what is off? He's off today.
He's off today. You're right.
But I think Raves says that he's
I know
off
I said
a lot.
I thought it would be a low-scoring game, but even I'm still surprised it's a low-scoring game. You know, just a little. Major credit to that Eagles defense. They really are keeping the Eagles in the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys are doing things right over there right now. That's scary to see. So here we go, 3rd and 5. That snap looked a little weird.
No, come on, get out of that. Shoot, he got sacked. And look, again, they drive a little bit, get stopped.
That snap looked a little low.
It's going to cost them. I don't know what's going on. This is a defensive battle, like you said, baby. You said it.
And Matt Ryan can't outscore this Eagles defense. You're not just Matt Ryan, but the whole offense. But mainly Matt Ryan seems to be the one struggling.
He's definitely struggling.
And I have to give that line a lot of credit. They're doing all right. That obviously wasn't all right, but that's only the 2nd sack they've allowed against this defense. And their line has done a relatively good job and has actually made, they're the ones that made the play that got them the touchdown. So they helped get Matt Ryan to get the touchdown. So anyway.
Here we go. No, you're right. And he's faking that. It's a good punt inside the 10 to the 6. That's big, baby. Woo!
Here we go.
All right. I fixed everything I need to fix. Thumbnail should be fixed.
Vitino, thanks for joining us. But we don't follow soccer too much. We've been trying to get a little more into it. We got to see some Orlando City games.
Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. It's in Central Florida, there's a lot of people from Brazil. A lot of real good soccer culture, and it's a good place for Orlando City to be.
Yeah, and it's fun. It was a lot of fun, guys. So if you're ever in the area and you can ever catch a game, we definitely recommend it.
It's fun. Now, as far as soccer,
this is the most boring game in history of all sports.
I think that during the Olympics, during the World Cup, that's when I really get into. Soccer, football. During those times, guys. That's when I think that is.
And that's true. You usually try to catch.
Oh, I catch everything.
Games, yeah.
Yeah, when United States
David
or
West,
any of the greatest players.
The 2nd half of that New England Titans game. We might stream the 1st half if things get really good. We're definitely going to be watching it and keeping up with it, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're probably gonna. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys.
We'll see.
But we'll definitely do probably 2nd half or 3rd. Somewhere in the 3rd quarter, we'll jump in and any other later updates on Cowboys, on NFL stuff, on whatever. You know, people might be talking about this game. This game right now, people might be talking about it. We don't know what's going to happen at the end of this game. That could happen. Could there be another, you know, similar to a card thing? Imagine if that happened in the playoffs. People would go crazy. It's one thing for happening in a regular season game, and they went crazy over that. So my point is that you don't know what's going to come from this game.
Exactly. True. And that's the thing. So
But, you know, if...
we got to go one game at a time, I guess.
I mean, we have to take a break, but, you know, with the way it went crazy yesterday, guys, I don't know if we can handle
New England on a massacre.
You know what I mean?
I know.
that was like really earth-shattering. So I got to give special thanks. We
have to recover from that.
Yeah, special thanks to you know,
DJ Crown J, Steel 58, Rave 415.
Yes.
And you know, Space Cowboy 17, you donated as well. You know, Cowboys Abroad, and I'm trying to think who else. Cruzan 26, and Football Nerd, and Slim Shady earlier today.
Slim Shady
310. All you guys are up here as well, and if I missed any of you guys, you know, I'll make sure to come back and catch you again. But thank you to every single one of you guys who has contributed that way. We're so grateful, so thankful.
And DJ Crown J has won this little donation contest we always have weekly to advertise whatever you'd like. He's gonna advertise his channel, and we're gonna do it. We owe, you know, weeks and weeks, months.
Yes, okay, and he's dropping some great stuff tonight. Not just
we can't wait to see it. I'm ready to jump on that.
My Cowboys family music video.
Is he saying he's dropping that tonight?
Yeah, he said he's dropping it tonight, along with some other, along with the My Cowboys family unboxing of the little appreciation gift that we sent him as well for being such a great supporter. Yes. So, you know, it's going to be fun. I'm excited for that. So definitely make sure to watch out for when that happens. Here we go. A run to, was that a Jai?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he'll announce it here on this stream.
Yes.
Probably, or when we come back to the later stream.
Yes.
You know, he will probably already have announced it or let us know, and we will definitely be promoting it. I'll be switching the banner.
Yes, and we'll definitely be, we should probably record our reaction to it, and what I could do is, you know, again,
to the videos.
Yeah,
oh, for sure, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, I would love to do that. To the unboxing, no, not the unboxing. I want to see the music video. You mean no? See the music video or the unboxing?
I mean, either or. I don't know.
Look, it's not. The
How
point
are the
is.
Wonder Twins doing? So.
There we go.
Ooh, and he got the first.
First down. Who said that?
You know, Cruzan, I am gonna say this is a little weird that you call us the Wonder Twins just because we're, you know.
We're not related.
Yeah.
But thank you, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess.
I don't know. It's all right. After the Q&A, I guess, you know, you guys will know more about us. So I guess it'll be different.
Yeah.
So. So guys, yeah, make sure to come back for that. It's going to be a Friday night. You know, around our usual. Time still to be announced around our usual streaming evening time. And we are going to be doing our first giveaway during that stream, so make sure to
explain that. I mean, for a little bit.
So no. We'll make sure.
First down, Eagles.
There we go.
Unfortunately,
first down. We'll have all the details of the giveaway on that Friday night stream, so make sure to tune in then.
Okay.
And of course, make sure to come for our State of the Cowboys podcast collaboration with Space Cowboys 17, Cowboys Legend 27. DJ Crown J as well.
TCDC. Dallas Cowboy Football News.
You know, it's going to be a bunch of us guys. It's going to be really great. 8 p.m. January 20th. That's next Saturday, a week from today. Make sure to mark it on your calendars. We got a lot of things to say, so.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting with what the other YouTubers say. Other Cowboy YouTubers, we have, 5 minutes, pretty much.
Because we have good chemistry. So, yeah, I know. I figured it was that, So, we have good chemistry. So, yeah.
Yes, we do.
So, yes, we are very fortunate and very lucky to have each other. So.
Yes. We are.
That's why we don't kill each other.
Football,
guys,
say this
just
again.
Joking. Yes. But here we go. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third quarter.
It's to the 2nd and 8. They're running the ball to the outside.
They're slowly working their way.
But they're not going anywhere. And that's what this is a defensive battle. And you didn't call it, Navy.
So.
You called it. And a couple other people called it on the stream we just did for this game. And I think that game was what? Was 7-3 final?
I mean, low-key, Bray, even if the Eagles win this game, this live stream won't be a failure. I mean, our stream doesn't live or depend on what the Eagles do. So we're still streaming all the time. It's just...
we don't care. The views and stuff is all good, man. It's none of this is a failure.
Plus,
this is
not in the Super Bowl
this is our true reaction of the Eagles and Falcons game. It's just that's what it is.
And if you are joining us here for the first time, guys, make sure to hit like on the stream and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you know when we're live.
Damn. Now they're moving on. And you know who's got it right now? Number 17, Alshon Jeffrey is the guy who's moving them down the field. I mean, with Nick Foles' passes. But I'm just
I
saying
know,
that right now he has 3 catches.
Again, and that's the scary part about the second half. You never know what happens. And
that's a lot of that is coaching because they got him. They're making the adjustment to go to
I
Alshon
think part
Jeffrey.
of it is too. Think about it. It's almost the end of the third quarter too. I mean, Atlanta's defense has been playing really, really well, but they're starting to get a little worn down too. You know.
Good point. They're getting blocked out.
So yeah, and again, I'm on top of adjustments. I hope you understand that.
Yeah.
But you know, playtime has to be a factor in this too. We're at less than 2.5 minutes in the third quarter now.
Oh, there it is. Ooh, get it out. Incomplete. Did it move? No, they're calling
it good.
So they said the ball didn't move when he would. Come on, I don't know about that.
Well, let's see, and let's see it from the other angle.
If the ball moved, it should be wherever he got possession again, which is back out of bounds behind the first down. Let's see. Did the ball move out of his hand or his possession?
1, 2. No, he had it.
He was doing a little dance there with his arms.
I think he had it.
It was close. I just want to see it one more time.
He had it.
I think he has it. He also tapped his feet,
That was a great move.
Great catch, too, because even if it moved, he still hit both feet in. So good job by Ertz. Little Jason.
So, yeah, we can't wait for next season either, honestly. But for a different reason, obviously. Jameis Winston will beat the Giants. I'm not sure about that.
Uh-oh, Torrey Smith.
He got the first.
Man, they're driving
down. What was that weird thing flying in the middle of the field, though? It looked like a cleat, maybe, or something? I don't know. It looked red.
Look, Nick Foles is definitely doing something here right now, and you gotta give him credit.
And you know what? Maybe he's just one of those guys who just works better under pressure. Like, you know what I mean? The pressure of losing, the pressure of having to come back.
Well, he also knows the Eagles' system. That's the one thing you gotta account for. He's not the best quarterback. Ooh, nice defense. He's not the best quarterback, but he has that
knows
little
how to work with the
advantage.
Players, yeah.
Well, not necessarily because it was a whole different team at the time, but he knows how to lead this team, this crowd. You know, he's already had a month of practice basically for this moment, for these moments.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know. It's not just like throwing a rookie back there or.
I know.
Or throwing a guy who doesn't, who's been a veteran.
And the number one thing, too, is that he's had
a
handful of weeks to play with the starters in actual games against other real teams.
They've won them all but ours, which doesn't even count.
So, Cruzan26 said, why are these guys playing so far off the wide receivers?
They were playing Uh-oh.
Oh, he had to throw that away.
That's a big hit right there. They better not call a flag on that. That's called football. Come on.
Okay.
19 seconds. 10-9. Atlanta's currently winning, but after this play, it may well be 12-10.
Yeah.
Wow. I think you pretty much called something like that. And it's funny, our stream.
It's just really weird.
Our stream that we did with 2-minute quarters. 2-minute quarters ended up being 7-3 final. So, yeah, I know it's a lot more points in this one, but you multiply the 3, it's 9.
So, remember when the Texas injury to Nick Foles and Mark Sanchez came out and did a better job than him and came out with the win, too? Said Loki Bray. When Nick Foles got injured with the Texans and Mark Sanchez came out and did a better job than him?
I don't remember. Oh, he dropped it. Ooh. Yes, baby.
No good.
Ajayi, drop the ball.
Oh.
See, we just say dumb stuff sometimes.
I know.
Mainly me. Ajayi, I'm just happy he dropped it. I'm celebrating. That's the way it's just a quick little weird celebration right there, guys. Sorry. But that means that's 4 points. And I'll celebrate stupid like that every single time if it means they get 4 points. They get 3 points on the board rather than 4, rather than 7.
Yeah. Do you think that they have people on the sideline telling them like how much wind speed there is and what direction it's blowing in?
It's good though. Damn. All right.
I mean, he's good. So no, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that something that football teams do? I mean, I'm sure they do, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Back and forth.
But still. That's crazy. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit like and subscribe. We do post daily updates on the Dallas Cowboys. We do live streams of our reactions to football games, obviously playoff games. Number one, Cowboy games, always. But as you can see, we'll be doing some other stuff as well and some Pro Bowl stuff, guys. We are going to be at some Pro Bowl practices. Very excited for that. So definitely make sure to follow along with us as we do all that. So, Alshon Jeffrey, who had stats like him this year, could it be Dez Bryant?
Good point. He did. They had very similar stats.
Really?
Actually, Dez is a little better, I think, in certain situations. Who said that? Who said that?
Rave415.
Yep, Rave and I on the same page. on most things. On most things, football. Let's just say.
So
keep it like
Crazy
that.
26. Actually, the majority of our fans were live and watching those Cowboy Super Bowls. Most of them.
Who?
Most of the ones that night. Yeah. So and most of our Cowboy fans.
No, I'd say half and half. No.
Really? No, I would say a majority.
I don't know.
I would say more. Okay, maybe more like 70-30 or 60-40. I don't know.
Who saw any of our first 3 Super Bowls and remember them? Like not just like being like alive, but remembering them. I think it's funny how it's kind of slowing down, but I just want to show you the screen here.
I know.
Yeah. All right. I don't know how long, but yeah. There you go. Okay. So
we have a PS4, David West.
Yes, so PS4. That's how we run our streams from the Madden to get the simulations, and I'm going to do it
Here,
tomorrow's group. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to do tomorrow's group of games as well, guys. The playoff games. I'm going to run a stream.
That's gonna be fun.
I also have a future kind of. I don't know. I'm thinking of doing something soon. Probably, it's so much stuff over the weekend, so probably I'll run it maybe on Monday, maybe on Tuesday. I'm going to upload this very funny video, but we'll also be doing fiance's little music thing that everybody was begging us for yesterday. And we had again a huge donations piled up yesterday. Yes. Thank you all to all you guys on here. But you guys donated, above and beyond. So thank you so much. And any future stuff is going to go towards the channel as well, but also it's going to actually go into maybe helping the trip as well.
Yes.
So this trip that we're trying to get gathered to go to Dallas and see a historic draft, 3 days. We're going to hook up with LL. We're going to hook up with other Cowboy fans out there and YouTubers like DJ Crown J. And, it would have been great if we all could go. We can't. But, I'm going to try to get out there. Still up in the air, but we weren't even considering it until yesterday. Yes. So first step has been taken. And, man, thank you all, guys, for helping us out on this channel, helping out Dallas Cowboy Nation, and really giving, you guys obviously enjoy it. We enjoy doing it. You guys like it. And oh, boy, what a shank on that kickoff. Let it go out of bounds.
It did.
Yes.
Good job.
So flag it. And
here we go.
And now it's a 35-yard line. Boom, shakalaka, as we say.
Do we really say?
I don't know.
Do we say boom shakalaka?
We don't. It depends where you're at. But.
All right. Oh, sorry, guys. We love to mess with each other quite a bit. Guys. Oh, that's right.
89 years old. Oh, let's see here. But I will say, guys, when you do your streams and stuff, when you do your channels, it is a lot of. It seems like it's not hard, but it is hard. It actually is time-consuming, obviously. When we do 3-4 hour streams sometimes for these games, but we're gonna be doing this anyways. You see, we're gonna be watching the game and talking to ourselves, maybe. Yes. So we hope that gotta pick up the block.
And no good.
Freeman did not pick it up. So, and that's why I think I think that's one of the big differences too, guys. The family atmosphere, family-friendly channel. Yeah. We're heading into the fourth quarter, guys. 12-10. It's big.
And it's looking scary for the Falcons.
Falcons got a long way to go now.
Boom shakalaka laka. So there you go. Someone backed you up.
Yeah, there you go. Remember, guys, we are also on Twitter. You can follow us through there. When sometimes, like today, YouTube did not give the notifications. To all of our subscribers that have the notifications put on. So they did not send it out today, and that's really disappointing.
But thank you for all of you guys who are here joining us and watching us.
So we do send it through Twitter though, so follow us through there. As you can see, all the information is on our channel here. But it's My Cowboys Family at Twitter. Whatever, however that works. Yeah. I don't know. You know better, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's just My Cowboys Family.
Okay, there you go.
That's our Twitter handle. I think
I'm sorry of it, guys.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure what the proper word is exactly, but our Twitter handle, our Twitter name, username, whatever.
And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, guys. Hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and and make sure it's turned on to all notifications and all for all updates.
Yes.
So you can get us when we go live. You'll see it, and you just click when YouTube is working, and if not, we'll pop up on your Twitter. And post data. That means that YouTube's not really sending out the notifications. So we'll try to catch you through there, guys, at the very least. But we also post stuff through there, some video stuff that like NFL video stuff through there or retweet stuff from the players. So make sure you check us through there as well. Multiple reasons.
Wow, Cruzan said, I hope you guys get to 50K subscribers by the end of the year.
I think that's over. I don't see how that's even possible, guys.
I'd be happy with like
2,000,
2,500. You know, I'm just trying to be realistic. You know, I mean, it took us about 6 months to get to here.
True,
I mean,
true.
I would say, I don't know.
We'd be lucky if we get 5. That'd be unbelievable. I'd be unbelievable.
I agree. I would be blown away if we got to 5. I don't think it would happen. But you know, either way, guys, we're here regardless of how many subscribers we have. If you guys go back all the way to the beginning, we've been posting pretty much every single day.
Yeah, you know what I really like too is that it is more. You know, even though, you know, there's not as many people here, but it's still the quality of the people here. You understand? Yeah. The people that keep coming back and hanging the channel. Sometimes they jump in and out, whatever. That's cool. I understand. That's fine. And so I think it's a fun thing. I think it's you know, everybody understands this is more family-centric.
I'm going to hate it said 10K.
10K. I mean, any more K would be unbelievable to us. So.
Well, Loki Bray makes a good point. To be honest, whoever wins in this game is going to get slaughtered in the NFC Championship. They have to go against the Vikings or the Saints.
I said that when I made the pick for today, not necessarily in the stream, but I said this to the family here, that if the winner of that game is going to go to the Super Bowl, in my opinion, of the Saints at the Minnesota Vikings game. That's my opinion.
And I agree.
Yeah. And I think that's what they're saying too.
Falcons missed block Freeman just like in the Super Bowl.
Yes, exactly.
If the Saints win, they won't win in the NFC Championship game. Tampa Bay, I disagree.
I don't know. I also disagree. 2nd and 20, and they're on their own 30. Falcons got to get a play here. It went right through Julio Jones's hands. Can't do that. Can't do that.
I think that was good defense, though. Looks like 41 was right there.
He said, OFMG says, please say 1 million like Bond villain would say it. 1 million subscribers. Oh, my goodness. It was not a very clean play by Matt Ryan and Freeman there. It was just not a very clean play. So let's see here. 3rd and 20 is going to be very tough. You see they're playing almost deep prevent. Look at that. Like a deep Hail Mary almost kind of coverage.
Because they know they're going.
Got to go short and then try to get it. He's not going to get it.
Yeah.
Now, do you go for it on 4th? Almost midfield, 45-yard line. I say no.
Do you risk it? Yeah, no, you don't want to risk it.
But the way the last drive looked with Foles, the way it looked with Alshon Jeffrey, danger time.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Now, a field goal, yeah, you know, not a big deal, but yes, it is a big deal.
It
makes it a full touchdown possession now.
Do you trust your defense to stop them with the,
I trust the offense to be able to get the 5 yards. I think they planned it this way, in my opinion. Let's see what they do. They probably punt, but I think they should go for it. No, okay, it was 7 yards too. Yeah, if it was 5 or 4, I would say go for it, but no, it was too far. Watch for the fake though. You never know. You never knew.
I think they're faking the fake.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Knocks it up. Fair catching inside the 20, and he does. Yeah. So there you go, 17-yard line.
They did the smart thing. It's just the beginning of the 4th quarter. They all have 3 timeouts. I think they trust, you know, to force the Eagles into a punt more than, you know, if they stop midfield, you're basically giving them a field goal. You don't want to turn it into a touchdown game.
You can regain your possession. You can regain the possession with you know, with field position. You know, you get a 3 and out now. Yeah. You can really flip the script on them, and you can start back where you left off with first down.
So in Cruzan, I really appreciate that. He said, I see a lot of junk on YouTube that gets a lot of subscribers. Your guys' channel is better than them. So
thank you.
And we appreciate
much love, man. That's a Giants fan coming true.
So
that's what we're about.
said that your thing was actually good. Your little 1 million subscribers. So
thank you. Let's see here, guys. Man, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you all. No, that's a nice fake by Foles. That cannot be completion. No flag. Good. All right. That was a little worried. You can see either of those things happening. That little floater right there.
Yeah.
13 minutes and 55 seconds. Oh, man.
I know, it's crazy. So
6 minutes, Dougie
Tampa Bay
Fisher.
says, I still call Matt Ryan choke Ryan. Falcons runners are average on real turf.
Good point.
That's
Who
true.
said that?
And Santa Claus said, let's go Eagles. Sorry, Cowboy fans.
Boo. Get out of here.
Falcons are cold. Brian Bradford, thanks for joining us.
That's Carolina. That's a Carolina fan. So he, of course, is not going to. That's his division rival.
Yeah.
I understand that. Now let's close in on him. Come on. Whoa, thank you, 62 for the Eagles.
Job.
For the tackle. 62 made the tackle.
I know.
He knocked down Ajayi.
So, and thank you, Rave, for the shout out there in the chat. Yes, guys, make sure to follow us on Twitter
Thank you.
And here.
Yes, and follow.
So, and I like the fact, I like the fact that mostly, we have a good, solid people rooting for the Falcons or rooting for the Eagles in the chat.
Makes it more fun, especially the game is a low-scoring defensive battle.
No, it's so close too. You know, a 2-point game. It's such a weird
safety difference.
Score, exactly. So
3rd and 7. This is a big play for field position. Get it. They allowed a screen on purpose.
Oh no.
He got the first.
And he got it.
Ajayi's
Oh no, he got more than that.
Face mask, 2. Don't call it. Don't call 23. It was close. Damn it. And there's that move they made at the beginning of the year. That move they made in the middle before the trade deadline to get Ajayi. There's it paying off directly. With the second part of that play. The first part was the blocking, and they had him out of position. So, but then when he took that hole and he got out of this, wow. I mean, 61 blocked the guy down and picked up the next block. Wow. Wow. Much love on that play. That was a great play. I fumbled the ball. Oh, damn.
That's teamwork, though.
That is fantastic.
And again, that's why I think we need to invest in an offensive lineman.
See, Travis Kelce's brother is the center for the Eagles.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think so.
Is he the guy with the beard?
Yes.
That I said?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Because he had a beard, too,
So I jokingly said, I'm like, the Eagles have their own Travis Frederick, because Travis Frederick has this nice, full, big beard, and he's our center, of course. So actually, it's kind of funny that the bearded man on the Eagles' offensive line is Kelsey's brother and the center. So,
was he the one that gave the shove?
Is that like a center thing? Or they all just grow out the giant?
It seems like it, right? It's a lineman thing to an extent.
I guess.
Get him.
It's more intimidating?
I don't know.
I think so.
They're more woodchuckish, It seems like that, to be like a. I don't know.
I think
Paul
to me
Bunyan.
it's more like it makes me feel more like I'm like old school like Vikings or something.
Exactly.
Like even the other guys, like they want to look terrifying in battle with these big beards. So they want to look terrifying on the field with this big beard. That's the only weird thing I can think of. Not that they look terrifying per se, but it's definitely makes you think twice when you see some dude with like this big giant beard because it takes time, commitment, and
effort.
Guys,
and this is what you get from my Cowboys family. This kind of hardcore
commentary,
analyzing of every aspect of football.
Of every football player's everything. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, he fell down. No. Shit. Ertz just got a big one. Oh, what is he doing? He just is that allowed? He just used his helmet to step up to get on him to get up. You tell me that's not a flag there? Oh my God.
It's definitely a douche move.
To say the least. He fell. That's a big play.
Let me see. Oh, they're not showing it.
No, let's see. They might show you.
Let's see. I hope they do.
He rolled on him. Couldn't see if he did it on purpose, but
let me see.
Nick Foles is 20 for 27, 226 yards.
It's more itchy. That's a good point.
That's crazy.
And Cole, thanks for joining us here as well. So he said our channel is Low Key Bray said our channel is very consistent. I'm glad you appreciate it. Again,
first down.
What a move.
What a play by hands like feet.
Again, the Eagles are gaining the momentum again.
Aguilar. And we're going to be under 10 minutes.
And who said that? That's kind of greedy for me to just get another elite offensive lineman. I would invest in something else like another wide receiver since Dez is getting old. The thing is, I feel like we can invest in a decent wide receiver in the 2nd or 3rd round and still get something because honestly, our team is a run-first team. We need to improve our wide receivers, but Dez isn't quite doing it for us, but I still don't feel like that's where we need to invest in. And Tyron Smith needs somebody. I'm sorry.
Yards just happens like 100 more for the Eagles right now.
The reason our offensive line works is because we've invested in it. Don't give up now. Did he get it?
First down, yeah.
Wow.
That's they went from their own 17-yard line, the Eagles?
Yeah.
They ain't stopping. I don't see them
getting stopped.
That definitely hurts. Now it's going to be a 5-point game at least.
Let me see. Fake left, fake right. No, you fake the fake. I need to sit down. I can't breathe.
Yeah, a lot of fakes with what's his name with
so Santa Claus said he doesn't want any NFC South team to make the Super Bowl except for the Panthers. And you know what? It's cool because of your team loyalty. That's why I don't mind that you're rooting for the Eagles because I know you're doing it just because you're true to your team. The same way we're rooting for the Falcons because we're true to the Cowboys. Because we don't want our divisional rival to win. There's a connection. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
2nd and 1. There's that fake again. This time, nada, nothing, zilch, zero.
And that's why the timing of trick plays matters.
Well, this time they read it, and that's the Dante Poe. This guy threw a touchdown for the Chiefs last year. Dante Poe. He came in there like he was going to run the ball.
Yeah.
He got the ball and took a couple steps and then just threw it over the top. He's like 350 pounds.
That guy has to be like.
And he just got him. He attacked
on a fat day.
He attacked hands like feet and just fell on him. Aguilar got crushed.
And he just looks so tiny.
He says Eagles got this W. Not yet. 3rd and 2. Let's see what happens. This is a big play here. Got to stop him. Shoot.
He got it.
Blunts it.
And again, they're slowly working more time off the clock too. So what happens if they score a touchdown here? I mean, and they get the extra point. It's going to be a 2-possession game for Atlanta, or a touchdown and a field goal.
9 points.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough. And then the Eagles have. I mean, the
Falcons
have to really.
What if the Eagles go for 2 and make it 10?
They wouldn't. That'd be stupid.
Okay.
You kick the extra point. Especially your kicker. Your kicker should not miss anymore for the rest of his life. If Gordon missed that. He missed a very important one.
And that was a weird miss, too.
Yeah, he hit. I mean, it was crazy. It was almost like he was a rookie for a second. Here we go. 1st and 10, and they're basically on the 12. So they have they get to the 2 to get a new set of downs, make it 1st and goal. Blunt up the middle with little resistance, pounding it forward to the 5.
Look at that mob of
to the 5. Still going.
They should have blown the whistle much earlier.
5-yard line, I would say.
Come on, let's avoid any fights here. Hopefully, you know. I just don't want the Pats to win. Go Titans. Oh no, I'll call after this.
Okay.
So that cut is what gave him the 1st down. Good job by Linehan.
What?
By lineman, sorry.
No.
That cut is what gave him the 1st down.
Good job at Linehan. Don't go together.
I know. Sorry, it took me a second. So I don't want a Pats-Eagles Super Bowl. That'd be the worst.
That'd be so boring. That'd be the worst.
It looks like someone's hurt though on the Falcons.
Man.
It's not good.
Yeah, so we hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. I mean, this is definitely putting a damper in it, the way that this game is seeming to turn out, unfortunately. But 10-12 right now. We're 9 minutes? And I'm just, this is, it's low scoring, which is surprising to me. You did call that, and a few others. The majority of us said it was going to be in the 20s.
And even though I called it, I'm still surprised. I hope you understand that.
No, I got it.
I'm stistill surprised by it.
It's crazy. It is crazy, and to me,
there we go. Eagle fans booing injured players.
That's what I hate about Eagle fans.
That's what bothers me. Yeah,
those Eagle fans are disgusting, and unfortunately, I know every team has that group, but to me, it's been the most documented. The Eagle fans are the worst, the rudest, the nastiest, and to their opposing players. Now, my brother's a Cardinal fan, an Arizona Cardinal fan, and he has been around to about 28 out of 32 teams stadiums.
Yeah.
And opposing teams stadiums. And, of course, I don't think he's even been to Cardinals to stadium.
I think that's one of the few he hasn't gone to yet.
So, out of all these games and all these things, it would be Cardinals versus whoever. That's the only way he'd go. He's not going to just go. So, he's traveled to all these stadiums, and he said that he's been to Philadelphia. He's been to the Black Hole in Oakland. He's been to all these different. I think the Seahawks he hasn't been to yet, and a couple others. But the one that he said was the worst was not the Eagles. And again, but he's not a Cowboy fan. You see, a Cowboy fan in Philly would be a different situation. A guy just got stuff poured all over him in the game, which I don't know how he held it together. If it was just a costume they were wearing, I couldn't believe someone would allow that. But I saw a video that in Philly, after the Cowboys won, they poured it into this. So
OMFG Google makes a good point. How does Ryan go from MVP to this?
I don't know.
One hit wonder, like one great amazing year, and now he's back to
not
as good.
Was there any coaching moves there by the coordinators or by the staff, by the quarterback coach, or I don't know? Because their talent is still pretty solid, for the most part on their offensive side of things, and when it comes to their weapons, when it comes to their players, they have some new, they have the 2 running backs, they have, of course Julio Jones, they have their tight end is pretty much the same as last year. He's okay. Hooper, Hopper, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I think it's 1-0, or 2 O's. So it's Hooper?
I think so.
Hooper.
Let me see. Has he been to Mile High?
Oh, man, I got to ask him. I think he just was there just this last season. If the Cardinals played the Broncos, I think he did. Actually, they didn't play the Broncos this year.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think if he was. I don't know. I think he's missing like 5 or 6 stadiums. I know the Seahawks are one. The Cardinals are another one. I know that Oakland and San Francisco, he's been to those back-to-back, I think. So I'll have to ask him, though, again, and get a list for you guys. Okay, Blunt, 2nd and 3. 3rd and 3.
Would they go for it on 4th?
No, you kick the field goal if you're the Eagles. And we're under 7 minutes, guys. We're going to be under 7 minutes when the next snap is pulled off.
Yeah, all right. So let's see. It looks like number 50.
I never said who was the worst. Let me say real quick. The worst fans he's been around, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans are the worst, he said. Not only because They were just like, they would harass anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. Now I went there at the Cowboy game. Wasn't that bad because the Cowboy fans were in great demand and great. There were a lot of Cowboy fans in the crowd, so we weren't picked on. But one Cardinal fan on his own, good stop.
Great stop.
Good stop. Trufant. And that's what Clement Trufant. Good stop. 4th down. They got to hit that little 3 points. Saves you another 4. You got to score a touchdown. Matt Ryan more than capable. Got to wait. Like you said, they might go for it.
I mean,
they're going for it.
I would go for it.
Oh boy, this would be huge.
Turn this into a real, like I said, a 2-possession game basically, because you need a touchdown.
You want a drama? You're gonna get drama, guys.
Save the drama for your mama, but come here to watch it live. So here we go. 6 minutes and
Dougie
about
Fresh
10 seconds left. 4th and 2. They're definitely
6
going
minutes,
for
Dougie
it.
Fresh,
All right, looks like we're gonna get a timeout used here. Yep. So they called timeout.
6 minutes,
5 seconds left.
Man.
Eagles use a timeout here. I mean,
it's getting stressful here for the Eagle fans, for all fans.
Again, so they're obviously thinking about if they're going to go for it.
You see how they're watching? The Falcon players are watching the Eagles and seeing what are you doing? Are you game planning for the play? You're going to kick the extra point. You got the field goal. You have to get ready to move your guys off the field on the field. You never know how long it's going to take.
How quickly they. I know you never know. So the thing is that this seems like the Falcons are being a little more prepared as far as on the sidelines and coaching decisions, just because, today definitely seems like a player execution problem. Mainly Matt Ryan has been off. Because the receivers have been doing a good job when he gets the ball to them. 1 or 2 drops, I will say, were pretty painful, pretty critical, but other than that, Matt Ryan has been the one who's been missing that a lot more.
I mean, he has not been solid, and he has been inconsistent as this season. He has been kind of a mirror of what he's been like this year. So here we go, guys.
Wow, so
field goal time.
Poe is 340 pounds, but he runs the 40 at 4.98.
Wow, that's insane. Who said that? Rave? Yeah, he knows the numbers.
That's crazy. That's fast.
That's incredible.
Such a big guy moving that fast.
So here we go. The wind is blowing. You can see it. It's windy.
Yeah.
Puts it right down the middle, and they're winning by 5. Weird score, but nonetheless.
There you go.
What it is when you miss an extra point and have a bunch of field goals.
Yes.
So, wow, guys, 15-10. It's still a long way from over. Still 6 minutes? Dougie Fisher
so a little under 6 minutes now.
Wow, guys. This is a crazy, again, not the most exciting, high-flying game. I thought it would be more high-scoring, but 17-15. What do you say, guys? 17-15 final? I would like that.
I would like that.
Come on, Falcons. Put this home. Take this home. See, this is important. This is why I look at this as it's like a fourth of a Cowboy game. That's how much effort and I mean, I have some care, some investment in this. I have some, I don't know. I guess there's a high level of importance to this game for myself and for fiance, for us.
We don't want the Eagles to win.
And because what if the Eagles do pull this off and then this pushes them for a push into the playoffs, and they keep going, they get more confidence, and then they defeat, the Saints or the Vikings, and then they win the Super Bowl. That would suck, just plain and simple.
Yeah.
See, guys, and that's what I wanted to know. Rave is making a fantastic point. He just sent me a message here that Matt Ryan lost Kyle Shanahan. So that is a major part of what happened. Yeah, I mean, so that's where you have his drop in production, his inconsistency problem. And again, I don't know how they're game planning this, but they don't look like the same team they were last year. I know the Eagles have a good defense, but they just the mistakes that Matt Ryan has been doing, the mistakes that you see happen, and mainly has been through Matt Ryan, has been because execution, inconsistency. You see one good play and then 2 bad plays, and you can't risk that, So it's just, we'll see. All right, Bostonians, Tampa Bay Gaming, so at least they're not Bostonians. They're bad too, in a different way, in a more, I don't know. It's a different field in my mind, but I know what you're saying. They're still pretty obnoxious and annoying. Yeah, northeastern obnoxiousness. There you go. Rave said it. Rave said it best there. That's right. Fiance did live there for a short time, and they were definitely, according to her, horribly obnoxious. And I don't know. I don't want to say they're the worst.
Boston takes their sports very seriously. There's nothing else to do there.
Yeah. Well, your family's Red Sox fans, right? Some of them, the ones that like.
Most of them, at least, all the ones that live there.
Let's see the cigar guys. They're showing on TV. Let's see. in memory, you know, in homage to Philly 500, guys. Win, lose, or draw to you guys. I'm gonna spark this up because Philly 500. If you haven't checked this channel, he's doing a stream there. It's kind of fun. I was checking it a little bit. You know, I know the stresses of being a Philly fan and being in a situation, but we're gonna hope
this would be stressful for me right now.
We're gonna hope the Falcons take this home for the Cowboys and help us out. Make us put a little smile on our face while we're sitting here on the couch. Thank you. Come on, baby.
And nope,
25.
stopped at the what? The 24, 25?
24.
By Booby? No, Good. Home nest advantage. Bird versus birds. Let's see. The worst fans I've been around is New England fans. Yeah, so.
Go Cowboys!
I'm a hater said the worst fans I've been around are actually Raider fans.
My brother was in the black hole. They were cool to him. He said that they were actually like really. They took him in. He took a bunch of pictures with them. You know, they were the guys you see on TV. The guy with the whole shoulder pads and the face paint and all. The whole crew. They were really cool. He said, and he sat there. He knew somebody at the game.
That's cool. So again, you know, not saying there aren't some bad Raider fans, but it sounds like
there's bad in everything.
I know.
Every group.
We know for sure here. We have a lot of great Eagle fans here. I mean,
exactly.
You guys always keep it real. Always
come on, Coleman, outside. Team. Go.
Nice.
7 yards, 8 yards right there. 7 yards. Good job.
And run the ball. Waste time.
Hey, listen, guys. This is the you know, the ending we expected. You know, close game coming down to the wire. I was hoping that the Falcons would have would
be in the lead.
In the lead, exactly. It would hold a little bit of. Hey, listen, you gotta if you gotta rely on something here, you gotta say would I rather have the defense of the Falcons
have to be the ones to win the game,
or the offense of the Eagles. I mean, offense of the Falcons. I would say offense of the Falcons. I'd rather see I think Ryan can still have a couple good plays. Give it to Julio Jones. There you go. First down again. We need them to keep driving, and if they keep going down the field, I think we're going to see a touchdown at the end of this drive.
Yes.
With minutes left, under a minute, we don't know.
I agree.
5 minutes. Right now we're under 5 minutes,
Not
guys.
the ones I meant. That's why I was so surprised. Well, I'm a hater, and again, I hope that when I go to my first NFL game, hopefully sometime this upcoming year, maybe not. We'll see.
If we go, it'll be a non-Cowboy game.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to support Jerry Jones, guys. We'll go to an opposing team's stadium and support them.
So I'm a Texas fan hanging out with Cowboys fans. So, and again, low key, that game's going to be a really exciting one. We're, you know, I know you mentioned it earlier, but
run it.
With Watson,
you got it. That's 77, 73.
You have one good Bronco fan here, David West. You are definitely one of the best Bronco fans. And again, I know we have other fans in here as well, guys. Number one, stay loyal to your team. You know, and that makes you a true fan. That's it. Just stick with your team through the ups and downs, especially the downs.
And that's the toughest. Trust us. And again, another thing, you know, that's interesting, guys, is that we don't, you know, we combine, you know, it's Cowboy Nation here, but don't forget about it. You know, that's why we didn't put the star on the Cowboys family this time. There's a couple of reasons, but that's one of them, because we know some of you guys who are not Cowboy fans who wanted to wear something like this would do so, but would have a problem with it if it's a Cowboy star. Look, we're gonna have eventually more stuff with the Cowboy star on it, but for the Cowboy true Cowboy fans, we're also gonna have a giveaway, as you said, relating to Cowboys things. So you know, and it's a free giveaway. There's no money. It's just based on like likes and views and you know you guys do for our videos. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So no, don't worry about that, guys. We'll have all the information for the giveaway Friday during our stream, our Q&A stream, so make sure to stay tuned for that.
Yeah, she's handling that.
Yes, so. And then come to Maryland for Redskins versus Cowboys. So we actually were in D.C. We took a family trip to D.C. A few years ago.
Yeah, it was in the off-season.
And it was it was a lot of fun.
Yes.
We had a good time, got to see a lot of historical sites and spend some time in some museums, and it was great.
Arlington Cemetery, too.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah, there you go.
So, you know, but it's still a long way to travel, so we would love to see a more local game.
I also have a friend that is from there, Maryland, and he's a big-time Redskins fan. We've been always talking about going to Washington to see a game. One day we maybe will. It's tough because we're in different cities now, but you know, you never know what happens in the future. So you know that might be a thing one day. You know, we can do stuff like that.
Sure.
But that's still a long ways away as far as we see it. And look, we're devoted Cowboy fans, devoted to this channel as well. And I appreciate, you know, a night like last night, the one is going to go down in history on this site. So
we can't even begin to say how many times we want to say thank you.
And again, you see all the names above. They were all participated in that fun and in that.
I'm a hater
stream,
said # name reveal. So Again, you have
Q&A.
to stay tuned for the Q&A.
That's that. Yeah, guys, that's gonna be, that's where we're gonna get real.
Yeah.
There's some things we're not gonna get in details about, but for the most part, we're gonna get personal.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk
exactly
anything but basically football. About us.
I mean, or if you have
whatever
a few
you guys
football
want.
questions,
Yeah, of course, any football questions
yeah.
for sure.
So, but
we're concentrating more. This is about the people here. At my
other than
Cowboys
too
family,
specific about where we live, our kids' names, and our other jobs outside of YouTube. Pretty much everything else is kind of on the table for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, it'll be fun, guys.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. And it's a good way of, again, I think this channel, not only is it family friendly, but it's also a family feel to it. I think Barry B said it yesterday during our stream that it has, even with the donations and the fun as well.
I mean, because we all do it, I mean, the kids, if the kids don't want to do it, they don't do it,
No,
and that's fine. But when they
meant,
love doing it and they like hanging out here.
I meant like last night's stream, the way it was going down, the way the feel was for the channel. The channel, like you said, because of that reason, but also the stream itself or what was happening, and just the way that it was just like a family feel. Like everyone felt like we were kind of chilling, and you were from Steeler fans and of course Cowboy fans, of course, but Steeler fans and Patriot fans and other fans from all over, college football fans. Sanu, nice catch.
Yeah.
Under 4 minutes. So I'm just saying, guys, it was a fun night. It'll go down in history. Thank you all who participated and watched, and I hope you guys will go back and watch it. It was a fun stream.
It was very fun.
And we have much appreciated. Like I said, that's what's given us the ability to start going towards that as a goal, I guess you could say as a fund almost. We're going to try to get $2 for the draft, So maybe the Dallas Draft Fund, we can start it up. Already put some into that. So thank you guys. Now here we go, 3rd and 6. This is big. This is do or die here. So you can't really punt. You got it. Good play.
Great job.
Wow, and he just barely got that out. Who caught that? Sanu is saving their butts. He was on the stream today.
Yep.
He was dominating. He did some 2 or 3 unbelievable catches.
And he's been playing great
Underrated.
so far all game too. So the Cowboys are run the first right. I wonder how they're going to get around one of the best run defenses.
Wait, what?
With Houston.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a tough game. That's what I'm saying. That's a question mark game. Did he catch it? Oh, shoot. He's not. It's incomplete.
Really? Because it touched the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, it touched the ground.
It moved.
They should have snapped the ball.
Challenge. Damn.
Sad.
So now it's 4th down.
And they got lucky, too, because if it was under 2 minutes, they wouldn't be able to challenge it.
So true, but they still would have probably reviewed it above. Here's the thing, though. Do you? So it's going to be incomplete. So they're going to give it 3 minutes, and whatever the clock stopped at is where they're going to be. Is where the clock's going to reset at 0. It's not going to be moving. The clock will stop at 3:15 or 3:20. It moves here at the end. But it's on the ball, so his hand is underneath the ball, though. You understand?
Yeah, like the other hand, that hand.
See, but it looks like the tip of that ball hits the ground first. It looks like it hits the ground.
I don't know. I think either way that the officials call it.
If it's that close, though, do you call it incomplete? Because you have to have undeniable ruling to say it's incomplete.
Well, remember, on the field, they called it complete. That's the point.
Right, that's my point. You have to have undeniable proof.
I don't know. I think it's so close that I can see why they say they feel like they have enough proof. That's so close, guys. Let us know what you think. Do you think that was a catch?
What did David West say about being pathetic? I missed it. What's going on? He's missing the game. There's a catch made by Sanu, but then they're reviewing it. The coach's challenge with 3 minutes left, basic 3:04. If they overturn it, it'll be about 3:20 in the game. If they don't, and it's a first down Atlanta, but it'll be 4th down and what? 5 is it? 4th and 5 if it's incomplete with 3:20 left. A minute past 4:20, and we are. It would be what? 4th down, they got to punt the ball. That's going to be
it is indisputable, saying David West. And low key, we are a few about 30 seconds behind on our stream from whatever you're seeing, but I'm surprised your TV is that much faster than ours because we're watching it.
Yeah, we're watching it
directly
live.
through. Yeah.
There
you see there.
Put the ball.
3rd down. I thought.
3:30, 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
So that's where the time is at. It's 4th down. Do you go for it? 4th and 6.
Yep, but
they're going for it.
Sounds like.
I think you gotta go for it because they run the clock out and win the game. The Eagles. With two or three first downs, game's over. They're going for it. You got a 2-minute warning. You got 2 timeouts. They're going for it. 4th and 6. This is it, guys. This is big right here. Let's see. Come on, Matt Ryan. Give us one play here to continue it. Just give us the play.
Yep.
Make Julio Jones, give him a chance to make the catch. Go to the tight end.
Come through for the Falcons here.
Here's Wentz. See, and again, you heard what they're saying. The reason why, if you don't get it and you can stop them, you hold them to a field goal, and it's an 8-point game. You're still in it, and you might have a minute left.
Yeah.
A minute and a half, 2 minutes. It depends, because you can get them 3 stops.
Risky.
Here we go. It's something you have to do.
Chance,
Watch the blitz. Nope. Yep, they're coming.
Come on.
Overthrew it. Oh, he got it! Yes, baby! Julio Jones! What did I say? Give him a chance, Matt Ryan. Give him a chance.
Crap.
Yes.
What a big 4th down.
Big first down, guys. Time is going. 3 minutes, under 3 minutes. Julio Jones, great catch. A clutch throw by Matt Ryan. Finally, like I said, give us one. Give him one that he can catch. And yes.
What a play.
Oh, man. He was under duress. Well, I thought he overthrew him because the way he came out. All right, guys. Now they're on the 38. Devontae Freeman's running the ball. He gets the outside. Oh, good tackle by 55 Graham. Great job. If not that, that was a 10-yard, 20-yard gain right there, possibly. The backbreaker. Wow. All right, so.
Wow, that was one heck of a play.
This is coming down to it, guys. Yes, this is big.
And again, they have to get a touchdown.
Right.
There's no way around it.
Now you have to use every single.
Yeah, and you have to go for it on 4th down every time.
Every time.
This game is coming down to the end.
Come on.
You got 2 minutes and 16 seconds.
Come on, baby. 2 minutes, 15. Let's go. He's going to end zone. No, he's not. Good job. Just what you got to do. Get that first. Keep it moving.
Yep. No, they're going to let it get to 2-minute warning.
Exactly. You're good. You got 2 timeouts.
And they're inside the 20 now, right? I think they're right on the 20.
Here's the thing, guys. I think if the Falcons score a touchdown, I think.
Too much time?
No, it's not. This is not Aaron Rodgers. You see, this is Nick Foles. I think they're going to have a little bit of trouble. Now, if you score a touchdown, you go for 2. Think about it, right? You get it 18, so it's a 3-point game.
True.
Because 6 doesn't matter. If you make it 16, 15, a field goal loses, you lose the game. If you go for
2 and you don't get it, no matter what, a field goal still.
Well, let me see. No, it's 16, 15. 16-15, right. If you get the extra point, it's 17-15. You still lose at a field goal. If you go for 2 and you don't get it,
it's 16-15. You're still winning, and you still lose.
But if you get the extra, but if you get the 2-point conversion, now you're up by 3, and now Nick Foles at most is always going to get you as a field goal.
Yeah.
Unless they blow a complete cover.
Exactly. So let's see what happens.
Let's see. They got to get in the end zone first, and then we'll decide. But you got to go for 2. You make it, and you make it 18-15, and let's see what happens.
I think
Foles is going to buckle under the
Eric
pressure.
Gonzalez said, "Come on, I need something good to happen to me this week. It's been a bad week." So quickly, Seals, thanks for joining us here as well.
We're hoping the best for you, man.
If you're here for the first time, make sure to hit like on the stream. We do post daily videos, daily content on the Cowboys. And, of course, we do live stream other things like these playoff games, our reactions to them, commentary,
other sports
updates,
stuff, family
other
stuff.
Sports stuff, general family-friendly content. And by that, we just mean that we just keep it clean in the chat and, of course, hear us speaking.
As much as possible. Once in a while, we
slip sometimes, but
life,
we do our best, guys. We do our best, we promise. So, but thank you so much for watching and joining us here. Let us know what you think the end of this game might actually look like. So, I mean, do you think the Falcons
18-15
can pull
final,
it off?
Falcons win.
Can the Falcons pull it off?
Come on. We got to get them in the end zone. We got to get them into the end zone. I know we got in there once with them, but come on.
I know. Let's
Santa
see what
Claus
happens.
saying Eagles. Come on, Eagles, because he's a Carolina fan. He wants his division rival to go down. I understand that. Dilly dilly. Commercial. Dilly dilly. Silly Eagles. Come on.
Yeah.
So we got 2 guys going for the Eagles, Tampa Bay Gaming and Santa Claus, which is also, that the sports network. What was that?
Sports highlights, right?
Yeah, sports highlights.
So.
Yes. Mark Olmos, what's up? Cowboys, who are you? We are Cowboy fans.
We are Cowboy fans. We are my Cowboys family.
Yes, that's who we are. Check out our videos. We do daily stuff. We're just 6 months old. It's a lot of fun on here. Keep it family-friendly videos, guys. We hope you enjoy it and, growing as fast as we can, I guess.
Yeah.
Faster than we ever imagined. So thank you all, guys. We're glad that you like what we do. daily.
So we
live streams.
are rooting for the Falcons here, guys.
Yeah, we're Cowboy fans rooting for Falcons. Every Cowboy fan should be rooting for the Falcons unless you have a family member that plays for them.
Yes.
24-18, David West is saying, I think he's saying the Eagles win.
Yeah.
Cowboys are terrible. Well, McIntosh player, we didn't play that well this year. I will give you that, so you can say that. Terrible, I wouldn't say, but not great. Let's see. Taylor Gabriel. Come on, baby, go. Hold on to that ball.
Good job.
Inside the red zone. We're inside. We're on the 19-yard line. Come on, Falcons. Come on, Atlanta Falcons. Do it for us. Help the Cowboy Nation out. Make us feel better about this horrible season we had. This very disappointing season. Oh, David was saying in overtime. That's why it's a 6-point win. So he's saying they hit that field goal tie. The Eagles would get the field goal. No, we would like to see, of course, the Falcons score. But let's say Falcons score and get a 2-point conversion, make it 18, then they get the field goal, tie it up in overtime, and then the Eagles win it with a touchdown in overtime.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. He's got some. He's got it.
Go, go, go.
10-yard line. Keep it ticking.
Keep it up.
Now the Eagles gonna call timeout, which would be the smart thing.
Is he hurt? Okay.
Better not
be.
No,
he's fine. He's fine. So let me see. 2 things the Eagles really messed up is on their color rush jerseys and making players injure other players. So Super Bowl Addict said Saints and Eagles NFC Championship games. So that would be a fun one, but I just don't see it happening.
Not as fun as the Eagles are there instead of the Falcons. For us Cowboy fans, that's the way we
Come on, choke. And then thank you, Mark Almost. We appreciate your support. We appreciate all of your support here in the chat. Thank you, guys.
He joined? He's just a new subscriber?
So he's here in the chat. So let me see. Man. Santa Claus. I was SCNL Network. There we go.
SCNL Network.
Then I changed my name to Santa Claus, but soon I'll be SCFL Network.
Man, you just keep us updated so we can keep switching it around.
Yep, and let us know. We'll call you by whatever your name is, and we'll definitely make sure to keep track of you. So.
And remember, guys, for those that donate over $10, you get these My Cowboys Family, our first piece of merchandise, I guess. It's just kind of cool. We wear it all the time. It's a little rubber wristband. You've seen these before. We already sent out our first batch. Second batch already getting sent out. I think I already sent out the second batch, actually. And we have another one coming soon, probably, I guess, because it's a holiday, probably Tuesday, guys. But let us know if if you've already sent over 10, Slim Shady, and some of you guys up there, Peanut.
Yes.
Make sure you send us your addresses to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com, and we will send it to you, whether it's your address, home address, P.O. Box. We just wanted to send it to you guys. No other reason. We're not sending any kind of literature or advertisement or anything like that. Just My Cowboys Family, the wristband here is a token of our appreciation for your donations, guys. So thank you. And
so
yes, if you guys didn't see it,
thank you so much.
Thank you. Check out our stream from last night. It was freaking insane,
crazy,
brothers
guys
and sisters.
It still doesn't feel real.
It's insane. It was insane, and it was jaw dropping.
You guys dropped some major. It was a super chat.
Major donations, guys, and
some
we
major
appreciate
bombs.
It. Yeah.
and just thank you so much for every single one of you guys who helped support our
channel.
See
the guys above. Almost every single one of those guys participated in it yesterday.
DJ Crown J,
fantastic,
dropping our biggest donation ever on this channel with $150 at once. I mean, it was insane. It was Steel 58 dropping, going crazy.
He broke the record.
Fan. He broke the record, and DJ
broke
his broken
remember we said
record.
We had a Eagle fan who dropped a while back, 2 weeks ago, 50.
Broke our record.
Yeah, it was like #1 for 2 weeks, and then it just all collapsed. We had a $70 drop, a $100 drop, $70 drop by Rave, $100 drop by Steel, and $150 by DJ Crown J. Thank you guys so much.
And to everyone else who has supported, we'll go through your names in just a minute, but the game is back on, so I do want to get
big
to
time.
the
First and goal, minute 19. This is big. On the
9?
Yeah, on the 9-yard line. You're right. Guys.
I know.
Here we go. Come on, Matt Ryan. Don't mess it up. He's going for the end zone with Julio.
Oh.
Yeah. Good coverage by Darby on that one.
That was close, but he had it in his hands.
Yeah. Here we go. Rave saying 18-17 final.
That's what he thinks, or is that the score now?
That's what he's thinking. But how could that be so he's saying the Eagles win it. It's 18-17. That's the only way it could be that way. But they would never go for the extra point. They would go for 2. They would not go for 1, Rave. Here we go. Second and goal. Come on.
Timeout?
No.
Oh, okay, I thought I heard a whistle.
Somebody cheering out there. Okay. Come on. He's got
in the middle.
What? That's not a fumble. That's incomplete. Come on. What a stupid freaking play. This freaking coach for Atlanta.
Trying to get cute. What was that?
Ugh, man,
I think it would have been all right if he would have actually caught it, but
no, he wasn't. Look at it. 2 guys were on him. No way. That was a very bad play. Very bad decision. He had no choice because the play was bad.
And now they have to pass
two plays
again
to get 9 yards. What are they doing?
Run it? No.
We got a Packer fan in the house as well. Tampa Bay
mean,
Gaming, of course. A lot of guys in here. Barry Beans in the house. It's got to be a pass.
To the right.
There he's got him.
Good.
Fourth down on the 2-yard line. This is it, guys.
You run it?
You don't even you wait and call timeout. Why are they calling it now? Okay, who called timeout?
It sounds like it was the Eagles.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go.
Smart for the Eagles. It would have been completely dumb for the Falcons to call timeout.
Yeah, no. It was obviously them, but let me see. Oh my gosh, come on.
What happened?
I don't care. Let me see. I don't care who wins the Super Bowl. Just kick the Eagles out of the playoffs. I agree,
most part,
guys.
that's first and foremost. I agree. Is that a catch? Let's make sure it's a catch. I want to see another turnover.
It's a catch.
Okay, because everything as soon is not going to be a catch. With the way it looks, if you hit the ground and you got a possession, oh my God! Everyone's like, oh my God! I know, guys.
This game, again, when I said this game would come down to the end, I didn't think it would come down this close to the end. I figured, I don't know, but you know what? With these teams, I guess I'm not sure what I expected, but this is a crazy game.
Let's go. Here we go.
Very defensive.
Even if they score, the game's not over, but it would be nice. Now, do you run? Surprise them with the run? I say no.
I say quarterback.
Oh
Sneak,
no!
Right?
Official review. See, this is where they gotta stop the clock here. Why does it say official review on the screen?
Are they reviewing it, but the Falcons are just preparing anyway?
Are the Falcons not knowing it? Because the Falcons don't know what's going on right now. They don't realize it. Oh, okay. So it's being reviewed. Carly,
let me see.
Carly Gaming, what's up? How you doing?
Thank you, Carly Gaming.
We hope that you have subscribed.
Splash God 30, thanks for joining us here as well. He said Julio or Brown, who is better? Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown's better, I think. I think so.
Philly Animal Control is going to have to pick up dead Falcons at Lincoln Field. Let's see.
And anybody who has joined us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Make sure the notification bell is on your screen, and make sure it's to all notifications, because that is going to, we go live pretty much every day. I don't know when I can't remember the last time we didn't go live for some time. Maybe the hurricane, and even then we went live.
Yeah,
so,
we still try to go live every day.
Yeah, I mean, so we will be live every day. We'll be discussing stuff most of the time, try to catch as much as we can with you guys, our fans, Cowboy fans, but it's also NFL fans, so we appreciate every single one of you guys in here. Stay true to your team.
Okay, and again, I say have Matt Ryan, QB sneak. I'm sorry.
Super Bowl addict is right. They spend too much money on the stadium instead of a team, in a way.
Yeah.
But their coaching hasn't been the greatest in this game. I know.
Now we're gonna stop looking at the chat for just a minute, because it's coming down to the end here. So 1:05 left. 4th and goal for the Falcons at the 2-yard line. Philly is up 15-10.
Will this be good luck or bad luck, the cigar?
I don't know. Here we go.
Philly 500. We know you're watching your game right now. Here it is. But we're hoping for Cowboy Nation for the Falcons to take this one.
Eagles.
He's going out right. Horrible. What's he doing? Right through his hands. That's it. The Eagles win.
Great.
It's a horrible play. Horrible play call.
Why wouldn't you run the ball? Why wouldn't you do a quarterback sneak? Why are you this stupid? Why is their coaches
Congrats
to the
Eagles. Congrats to the Eagles.
Oh boy.
One more week of wearing this. This has kept them out of the Super Bowl.
Once again,
Super Bowl. The game. Julio Jones was covered fantastic. I mean, there's nothing.
He fell.
Yeah, but he was still covered. And he had a chance to hit him in the hands. That's what's crazy.
I know.
And it was a horrible play call.
The play got broken down, and it almost managed to work.
Did he get his both feet in? Now, once it went through I think he would have had both feet in if he had got that ball in his hands. But he just good defense by 31.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, what a game! Congrats to the Philadelphia Eagles. I hate to say it, but they earned this one. They surprised me.
They move on to
the next round, the first of the four, the first of the final four. The Eagles.
Now, here's my question: do you think anyone in the coaching staff is going to get fired after this? I mean, they lost the Super Bowl and they didn't make too many staffing changes.
Probably not.
And now they lost a big playoff game like this.
I don't know. Now
they're just going to kneel, right?
Not necessarily, because you still have 2 timeouts, I guess. So I don't know. What happened?
Oh, you idiot! I had to throw the flag. Atlanta jumped. That idiot.
And that's idiotic. That's why you lose games. Aside from the things we've seen already. Again, you have a slight outside chance to get the ball back. Now you don't.
Now you blew it.
Well, actually, it doesn't really change anything. But now they can down the ball without much issue instead of running a play. You understand? So Remember, that safety would have changed it.
Yeah.
Well, he did it. I mean, you got to give him credit. The Eagles are. You got to play the game to the end.
Eric Gonzalez said, and people wonder why the Falcons wet the bed at the Super Bowl.
Correct. Thank you. Now, look, they're still running the ball. It's not over yet.
I know.
Not 100% over. They got to stop them from 5 yards. They run the ball here. If they get a first, obviously first down ends the game, but.
What lost the ball was that pitch call. I agree.
Game. Timeout if you're the Falcons. I don't think it's a first. They call it a first? Wow.
Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter anymore. The game's over. And
it's
I
official,
hate to say
guys.
it's not over because, I guess they couldn't fumble
Game's
the ball
over.
or whatever. But
the only thing you can do is review it. Ask for a review. It looks like it's a first. It looks like it's a card's coming out. They gotta bring it out for a spot. Carly's in the house. Make sure you guys don't forget to hit that subscribe.
Yes.
We're growing slowly but surely, guys. Listen. Less than a month ago. Tomorrow, I think will mark a month. No, actually, I think it's right now. Actually, pretty much a month ago today, we hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. So thank you all. It's really at this point in time too. It's almost this time frame. It was about this time, 6, 7 o'clock Eastern, that we hit it, guys. And we appreciate every single one of you guys. We're still growing. Look, we just went over 2,000. I mean, I'm sorry, 2,100, 1,200, 1,200. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm going.
And it's a first, I think.
And that's it. 2005, guys. Thank you all for the new people on and the ones that have been here from the beginning. Welcome to my Cowboys family, and we hope you enjoy. Now, we're going to be obviously rooting against the Eagles next week, whoever they play. Yes. I am going to pick the other team, but it's going to be in Philadelphia. Philadelphia gets a home game, guys. Remember that. They're the home team. They're the #1 seed. They did not pull the Dallas Cowboys like we did last year.
Yeah.
So, salt in the wound for our Cowboy nation here, and that's the game. Congrats to the Eagles. It sucks for us Cowboy fans, but it'll make it sweeter when they lose in the next round or in the Super Bowl if they get to that point, which, again, I do not see how they're going to get past New Orleans Saints and especially the Minnesota Vikings. I don't see how they're going to get past them. There's no way. But, hey, that's why they play the games. This game was more, I could see this way, and I said it from the beginning, it could go either way. It would be close, but
I mean,
it
was, yeah.
But they won. They earned it. You do call a timeout to force them to snap the ball. To maybe they fumble the snap or something. Yeah. You never know. It's happened only like once in history.
Exactly. But still, either way, guys, that's just crazy. And then thank you, Carly Gamey, for subscribing. And yes, the Falcons deserve to lose this game the way they played. Let me see. Rooted for the Eagles because they took out my diehard team, LA Rams. And then Falcons had 1st and goal and threw the ball 4 times. Shake my head. Barry B, I agree.
Thank you.
So, exactly. But the Cowboys had the ball on the 2-yard line and we didn't run Zeke.
Yep.
Shake my head. Let's go Vikings.
Hey, listen, we got to take our medicine here. So we got to watch the Eagles here celebrating the first of the Final Four. And congrats to the Eagles. Listen, I hate the Eagle fans.
I have a lot of former classmates at this game, too.
I hate the Eagle fans that are there. A lot of them are rude. I don't say all of them, but a lot of them are rude a-holes that, are harassers and just are idiots and just throw stuff at players and at fans and harass. But, there's a good amount of Eagle fans that are true fans. And I know it's a big deal for the Eagles and Philadelphia as a city. So congrats on this win.
That's all we got.
Last time they got here was last time I was here was with McNabb, and that whole time when they got to the Super Bowl, lost to the Patriots. So, they got Foles and he got a playoff win. You got to give them credit. They did it with their backup guys, and that is calling it. That's how they're ready for it. Look at this.
That's so weird.
Oh
boy! New Orleans Saints and Philadelphia Eagles, Tennessee Titans and Pittsburgh Steelers. The Cowboys are done for the season, so family voting for. Carly, we were just rooting for them for this one game.
65 Johnson, Lane Johnson.
No good. Falcons let us down. Imagine if Wentz was playing.
Yeah, exactly. And I would have said, I would have picked the Eagles. Yeah, without question.
So let me see.
Julio's got to make that, though.
Brian Bradford, very dumb play calling, and that's why I said after 2 consistent big losses, one in the Super Bowl by just a complete falling apart, and then one now in this big playoff game that mattered so much after their big win last week. I mean, at what point do you start, putting a little bit of responsibility on some of the choices that have been made?
I agree.
And again, maybe Matt Ryan was the one making them, but I can't imagine that in a playoff game like this, there aren't 10 different people calling all these plays and all of it being approved by the head coach.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Not saying it's all the head coach's fault, but I'm just wondering, will we see heads roll in Falcons, nest. So
I'm not sure. Maybe not this year, but
thank you, Michael,
year.
for subscribing. Again, guys, we do post daily content. We'll be streaming the second half of that Patriots-Titans game later tonight.
Let's hope for a Titanic loss.
Titanic takeover.
For
How about that?
For the Patriots.
Titan takeover.
Somehow, I know your sister. We should have her on for the end of the game.
Oh no. She said that she doesn't want to be too out here on this channel. Her sister's very shy, but she's a big Patriots fan. She loves to rub it in my face, so I have to deal with that quite a bit.
We're rooting for the Tennessee Titans, so you know who we're rooting for, guys. And we're gonna take a little break here after answering a couple more questions and shouting you guys out. Yeah. We're gonna do shout outs now.
Hey guys, please just remember to keep it family friendly in the chat.
Yeah, family friendly. It's a family friendly channel,
mods
guys.
for doing what you
do. Much appreciated.
But yeah, guys, just feel free to vent all your frustrations. Just try to keep it family friendly. That's all we ask.
And guys, remember for our donations above here, you see all those names. They were involved in an awesome. Last night we had an unbelievable, blow our mind kind of stream with donations and got us to get on to starting a fund to get to Dallas for this draft. So it's a big deal. I'm gonna try to cover it there. I'm gonna try to kind of link up with a lot of other YouTubers that are out there and gonna meet up for this. So it should be a fun time. We'll see how that goes. But if you have donated over $10 or more, you can get these brand new My Cowboys Family rubber wristbands. We'll send them out to you immediately. We already have 2 waves sent out. You guys should be getting them real soon. Again, there's a holiday weekend for tomorrow. For Monday, Martin Luther King holiday. So make sure you keep that in mind. That it will probably come in Tuesday to most of you guys. But anyways, just letting you guys know, if you haven't sent us yet, an address to send it to or a location to send it to, make sure you send it to mycowboysfamily@gmail.com.
That's right.
Send us the location you want us to send it to, and we will send it to you in the mail ASAP. So
so David West, thank you for joining us here. Yes. We're gonna go ahead and do our final shout outs of the night, and then we're gonna go ahead and log off, and we'll see you guys back shortly. But Santa Claus, thank you for joining us here.
You got your
OMFG
wish.
Google, thank you for joining us as well. Low Key Braze, and then Barry B, thank you for being here. Barry B, another supporter of this channel. You rock, man. Love. And let us know, Barry B, as well, when you get your wristband, just so that we can keep track. You should be getting it hopefully any day soon. But Monday is a no-mail holiday, so keep that in mind, guys. Be patient. Snail mail. So let me see. I want to finish with this. So Carly Gaming. Oh, my dad got his tire slashed at a Cowboys game. Holy crap. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that. But Ray415, thank you so much for being here. Brian Bradford, thank you for being here. David West, Eric Gonzalez, Richie Rich, Michael Balowski, let me see, Football Nerd, Femex, Super Bowl Addict, thank you for being here. TJ Wittenbach, what's up, man? Let me see. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Sleepy Dave 585. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us. I'm a hater. Thank you. And I agree. The Falcons don't deserve to be in the playoffs.
They don't?
That should have been us. Yeah. David West, thank you for being here as well. Let me see.
We didn't earn it, though.
Let me see. Tampa Bay Gaming. What's up? Thank you for being here. Sorry, I'm doing my best to scroll back. Viralis TV. Splash God 30.
For now, you're right, Hollyway.
Mark almost.
Hollyway's here. You're right.
Hollyway. Quigley, thank you for joining us as well. McNasty Gangster.
We do occasionally watch Mark Holmes low-key. But Hollyway, you're right. We're not mad about that.
Brian Bradford.
It's very surprising. Congratulations to the Eagles and Eagle Nation.
We'll see. That's as far back as I can
Like I said, I'll make it sweeter when you guys lose in the next round or whenever. But you guys will not win that Super Bowl as long as I'm wearing this shirt. Or maybe this is your lucky shirt, maybe.
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I gotta burn it.
Nadaki, thank you for joining us all the way from France. Thanks for being here.
That's awesome, man. Make sure you hit subscribe and like the stream, guys. It helps the channel grow by people when they search for stuff related to this channel. So I was gonna say, and I've worn this shirt for multiple years through these playoff runs for the Eagles, where they got into the Super Bowl even and they've lost, and it's survived the ringless Eagles. If the Eagles win a Super Bowl, I might have to think about burning this. I might have to make it a big deal here on live stream.
It'll be a funeral.
But I will say this: if you want to see that happening, donate somewhere.
I don't want to see that happen. You know why? Because
might burn down the whole place.
No, forget about burning down. We could film it outside. That's not the point. The point is that I don't want the Eagles to win a Super Bowl.
Obviously that's the worst thing. At that point, this shirt's become useless.
Oh, yeah. No. He has to keep wearing the shirt, because if not, they're
saying don't wear the shirt.
No, that's not how this works. You gotta keep doing it, because if you change it, it could make the juju worse.
Hollywood was very nervous. You know he was.
No, but you know what? I would have been. I mean, if that was a Cowboy game, how about this? When we see the Cowboys in a playoff game live here on stream, I wish so badly we didn't delete the recording of that Green Bay game, our reaction to it.
That was last year's, yeah.
We were so heartbroken over it that we were disgusted by it. We couldn't even deal with it. We were emotionally upset for an embarrassingly long time over that. So...
Yeah, well,
anyway, that was again, that was kind of part of the inspiration for this channel too, just because again, the simultaneous reaction and just the heartbreak. I mean, in our whole reaction throughout the whole game, had we recorded ourselves or filmed it or whatever.
So that kind of gave us.
When you guys see the Cowboys in a playoff game, that's going to be a treat because we're going to be just insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be emotional.
I'm ready for it. But hey, I'm going to stick true to my word.
They got next year with Zeke all season. You see, that's one of the biggest things that I think is going to make a difference. I'm 100% confident we can make it in the playoffs.
This whole thing starts with the draft.
Yes.
The draft and the minor free agent pickup, someone like John Brown, who from the Arizona Cardinals, who's a unrestricted free agent. I think someone like him would be a big pickup to add some depth to our. Not depth, but you can see him in you can see him in some packages playing and stretching the field. Kind of being that small but quick receiver that we need.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that the Cowboys have done really well this year, I think, is learn to use certain players in certain situations more effectively.
See, I want to say this: that like someone like Switzer.
Yeah.
You want someone like Dez Bryant in the slot sometimes, but the point is, you want someone like Switzer. He could be that quick. He's a quick little receiver like Beasley.
I hope that we see a lot more of him in the second year.
Yeah, he's got that second gear, but he's tiny. The thing is that someone like John Brown, who has the speed to take it distance-wise. Like, I don't see we don't have yet seen Switzer being able to be that deep threat. So, but someone like John Brown can be, and so that's why I think you have that ability of that Antonio Brown to catch it short and make a big play from that, and you also have the ability to stretch it deep. Something the Cowboys don't have. Beasley doesn't do that. Switzer doesn't do that yet. So we don't know who's going to do that. We know we go to Dez Bryant, but he can't catch him every time. So look, the owner of the Eagles dancing.
Wow.
He looks like he's gonna have a heart attack.
Well, you know what? I gotta give him major props for at least trying to get down with the players in their modern. I mean,
with their modern. You know
one thing I have to say. It's very funny.
They're not doing the Charleston anymore.
No, but if anyone knows, do you remember that weird Katy Perry performance where that young boy did that weird dance, the backpack kid they called him, and he did that weird little shuffle dance like this or whatever? I don't know why. We've seen it on the football field, and now. All the kids in my son's football league do this dance. Every single one of them.
Oh, that one from
keep
that
trying
video?
to do that backpack kid dance.
Oh,
yeah,
I hate it.
For some reason, it's just become very popular right now. No, God, no. I'll have them do it. I'll have them do it.
That's true. We'll have
if you guys want to see it, go watch Backpack Kid do it. He's the pro. The point is that I've seen NFL pro players do it, though. I saw a player do it after a good play, and it's just like, what is going on? This weird little dancing, but whatever. So... we have to stay healthy along with Zeke all year and no suspensions. Brian Bradford, one thing I have to say, I'm hopeful about a lot of the guys we have on our team right now because a lot of them seem to have pretty good heads on their shoulders and not as many shenanigans. I'm just saying, there's always dangerous players. There's always those few. But for the most part, it sounds like we finally have a team that has a lot of leaders who have either had their little mistakes and learned from them, hopefully, like Dak. I mean... the reason we got him so good in the 4th round is because he kind of had a little situation in college. He got into a fight, a drunk thing.
Driving, too. He got drunk driving. Drunk driving got pulled over.
That's what I'm saying. So Dak definitely has made mistakes, but he's learned his lesson. Zeke, we've talked about that at length. I think he's learned his lesson. We've had guys like Jordan Lewis as well, who dropped down to us again because he unfortunately had a woman accuse him of something. Again, unfounded, all that stuff. But he hopefully has learned his lesson as well. So I'm just confident in a way that a lot of these guys have learned to stay out of trouble and stay on the straight and narrow.
I think the
and
Cowboys,
they can feel that we have the potential to make it far.
Right, and I think the team knows that there's a microscope on them as a whole. This season, with the holding calls not being called. And not just that, but
with the whole Zeke thing. The Zeke thing was such a spotlight and a negative spotlight on the team. I think as a whole, and again, I have to give a lot of credit to the leadership within the team. Guys like Sean Lee and Witten and Dak and even Dez to a point. In some ways that, because Dez loses his cool and he has a temper to him. You got to admit, but he's a loyal guy and he does have a way of really energizing the team and rallying them together when he puts his mind to it. You know what I mean? We've seen him do it and all of them, but I feel like the true leaders of this team, guys like Sean Lee and Hitchens is one of the most underrated players on our team, guys. He has that same kind of very calm, stoic, like just focus on the football. I don't know. I guess I'm just confident, and I think that the Cowboys know if they stick true, if they work hard, and if they try to stay as focused as they can, especially during this offseason, and improve,
hopefully
that they know it's there. They know they have the talent. They hope they have the coaching, but they know they have the talent to get to the Super Bowl and to be successful. That's what I like, and I feel like that positive energy is going to take us far.
I agree, and again, that's something
and
we have
and some fresh blood, Rico, and hopefully these good draft moves we can make, and plugging some of these holes.
We just hope the coaches don't take us down. Zeke. That's what scares me.
That's why I said I hope they trust their coaching staff, because I know there's definitely some doubts. We've heard enough players say enough comments. We know that there's doubt within the players on the coaching staff. Sure. So we're hopeful that some of the changes they can make will help improve our Cowboys as well. So let me read some of your comments, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Because we kind of said a lot there.
And before that, I want to say one quick thing. Teams that have not made the NFC Championship game in the last 20 years, the Detroit Lions, the Washington Redskins, and now just the Dallas Cowboys. Those 3 teams have not made it in the last 20 years. So the NFC Championship team, that sucks. You know,
I'm going with Cowboys abroad. I'm calling it. Cowboys are going to make it in this upcoming season.
I hope so.
We
hope so.
We have this.
I feel the ability there. I feel
no more rookie. No more dumb mistakes and weird crap going on.
I have one more one more comment though. Is teams that have never won a Super Bowl. One of them being the Philadelphia Eagles.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just saying. So the Eagles still.
Yes. Anonymous, thanks for joining us here. Titans and Patriots are about to come on. Yes, guys, we are going to be getting the second half of that game. Eagles already pass us up in 1 year. Let me see. I'll be happy for the Cowboys to meet the Patriots in the Super Bowl next year.
Hopefully.
Let me see. Dak didn't get into a fight. He got jumped outside a bar. There you go. But I know he did have a drunk driving incident or a DUI, something like that.
The jump in the fight that happened, I think.
And Rack City said something very good. Holloway, 15 points is not good enough for the Saints or the Vikings. Exactly. And that's why I think the Vikings will win. Even though the Vikings might not score as much as they might in a normal game, they are facing a very tough defense. I still think they will completely outscore the Philadelphia Eagles. There's just no way around it.
When you're out
They've
in the
struggled
cold,
2 weeks in a row now, very badly.
Here's the thing, though. If you're out in the cold and it happens to be snowing next week, what happens then? That will slow down Drew Brees.
But the thing is, that's where his experience comes in a lot more, though. He's played in the snow more. He's struggled.
I know. I've never seen him play well in the snow, though. That's the thing. I've seen him struggle when he's not in better conditions, and that's worrisome. Now, if he's in this kind of condition, like cold, but all right, he can win the game. But if he's in where it's snowing or rainy or something like that, outdoors, they play indoors. Remember,
I know.
It makes me worried. This is what I'm saying.
We'll see. But
the defense came to play today.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us here. Make sure to hit like on the stream if you haven't already. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when we go live. And thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
So many of you guys,
all the craziness of this game.
Specifically tonight, Slim Shady, DJ Crown J, and David West. You guys
for your donations
today.
Here to Super Chat. You guys help us continue to grow and keep doing what we do. Thank you so much for all the support from all of you guys. Check out their names up here on the leaderboard. DJ Crown J is going to be dropping some fire later tonight.
Yes,
so
we can't wait to see what
he's got. And make sure to join us later tonight. If you don't get the notification, please make sure to come back and check on Twitter or check out our channel here on YouTube. Yeah. We will be streaming the second half of this game.
Yes, man. We cannot wait. We're going to take a little break here, regroup, probably have dinner or something, you know, and then we're going to flip it back on, guys, and we're going to have fun. So
thank you so much for joining us here tonight, but never, ever, ever forget number one.
Number one. Go Cowboys! Woo!
I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.
Stay safe, guys. We'll see you soon.